have Amadaric Tinsley, a 6 foot, 243-pound senior nose tackle for Florence that also is going to be able to go to college. Now we come to the offensive side of the ball for Florence. Their quarterback is great. He's going to play on Saturdays. However, he's still a junior. But, Barry, the biggest problem that they're going to have to figure out is they're going to have to figure out Torrey Jones, which is one of the wide receivers, and then Jamarian Reeder. Jamarian Reeder clocked last week, guys. Let me tell you, let me slow down and I want you to hear this.
Okay.
He caught the ball in open space. He's wearing a vest that has a chip in it that collects data for their football team. When he got in open space and ran to the end zone, he was clocked at 22 miles an hour going down the field into the end zone. That is speed. You can't coach that. You can't teach that. You're just kind of genetically gifted with that kind of speed tonight. The defensive backs of Albertville are going to have to keep everything in front of them to have any chance. Now, the point of emphasis, if you're the Albertville defense, the only chink, I guess you could say, in the armor that you have for this Florence team is they're very young along the offensive line. I think Coach Brown and Derek Martin have gotten together. They're going to stack the box. They're going to bring more than they can block, try to confuse a young Florence offensive line, maybe get pressure before the junior quarterback can get the ball off. That is one of the only chances, I think, tonight, up front and in the trenches, where Albertville has a little bit of maybe a check mark with our defensive front.
And we're going down to the middle of the field. Keith Ball making his way out for the Aggies. Captains will be Peyton Jones, Des Revolte. Let's see the other two. That's going to be Mason Froelich and Madison Beck. Aggies in there with their white jerseys, black pants, and their silver helmets. And let's go down for the toss of the coin.
All right, guys, everybody ready for football? Okay, great night for it. Okay, guys, good sportsmanship the entire ball game. No unnecessary stuff, okay? All right, you're the visitor. I'll let you call. I got tails and I got heads.
I'll take heads.
He's going to take heads. If I drop it, I'll flip it again. It is heads. You want to toss?
I'll defer to the second half.
Okay. White won the toss.
So Keith Aggies won the toss and going to defer to the second half. I was about to have a little free-for-all there. Keith and the Florence radio station sideline guy kind of chest bumped as they went back to their corner.
Yeah, he's in a different weight division than I am, guys. I could handle that, no problem.
Yeah. Also noticed that Florence has spent a little booster money. They have a brand new tunnel they run out of. I think somebody has clipped the Falcon. I don't mean its wings either. It looks a little different on the grid.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. Well, Keith, let's go back to speed. Florence, Coach Brown talked about this. Florence brings a kind of speed that you can't practice against because you don't have speed for your backups to simulate what they're going to bring to us in the game tonight.
No, you can't. And we've talked about as young as we are, physical maturity is a lot when you get to high school football. When you've got freshmen and sophomores and you're trying to duplicate what these juniors and seniors and a lot of speed from juniors and seniors and the other team is able to do, you can't duplicate that. You're going to have to see it first couple of plays. You can watch it on film, but you can't get a good look until you're on the field and you see these guys moving around. The best you can hope for is keep everything in front of you to start the ball game and try to acclimate to that speed.
Tonight will be a win if we can, like Chris said, cut out those mistakes where you line up wrong, you jump off sides, cut the penalties down, and just control the football and keep the ball away from Florence. If we can put at least a couple of touchdowns on the board, I think that's a step in the right direction.
Absolutely. You gotta cut that stuff out. You can't have that and expect to win, expect to be competitive. So tonight, you gotta make a change, be disciplined, do it the right way.
One thing, Chris, deferring to the second half, you're going to put that in explosive offense. I think it's the right call. The first few games, couple games we've had the ball. We were 3 and out. They took over inside our 30-yard line. This time, at least, they've got to hopefully drive the length of the field.
Yeah, the defense can get out there, maybe get a stop and get a little bit of confidence and bring the offense out here.
Got to force those turnovers, John. We got to force turnovers.
Got to force turnovers, and we've got to get pressure in the face of Cade Davis. Number 19, he is going to be your junior quarterback. Coach, when I had the chance to talk to Coach Morrison on Wednesday night, he said, John, the perimeter game is where we want to play. All in the hands of our quarterback, quickly into the hands of our wide receivers. We want to give them in space. We want to utilize their speed. We want to attack the defensive edges of the Albertville defense. Barry, tonight, we're going to see what the Albertville defense is able to do early. And here's one other thing you got to understand. The reader kid that we talked about a few moments ago, and he's not checking in back there. He normally checks in back to return punts, but right now they got Kalon Triplett. He is also going to be able to play college football. I think it was Triplett that ran one back about 88 yards against Hillcrest and Tuscaloosa, against Marshall Jones last week. He is a threat in the backfield.
We're set to go game 3 of the high school season. It's region play. Both 0-2. Somebody's going to leave here with a win. High kick, short kick. It's returnable 30-35. Slips down at the 34. He ran over his own man. So Florence will begin on the 34-yard line. Big change in the first couple of weeks when usually you have the team on the first drive, Chris, which are somewhere outside their 30-yard line.
Good job. That was a good kick right there. It was a perfect spot to kick it, and no return at all on that kick.
See what the defense can dial up. Very talented quarterback, like John said, coming out. Cade Davis, the junior quarterback, 6'4", 202. He's got 2 men wide, left side, 1 to the right. One back behind him. Aggie's going to put 4 on the line. Bad snap on the ground. Running back picks it up. It's loose. Aggie's fighting for it.
That's ours. That's ours.
The Aggies have got it. First down on their 24-yard line. First snap. Bad snap. They fumbled it. Aggies take it away.
Yeah, it looked like Cade Davis took his eyes off the football. The snap was low, hit him in the shins, bounced around. He was trying to get on it, but the Albertville defenders.
We got to get it while we can.
Great recovery, and you couldn't expect this ball game to start any better for our Aggies.
Wow.
You got to get it while you can.
What a reverse. Usually it's the other side, the team getting the ball on our 24-yard line.
Yeah, and I don't know who shot through and got the fumble
I don't
that time.
know.
But it was like out of a cannon coming through the line.
It was a bad snap back to the quarterback. He was able to get the ball to his running back. He couldn't handle the pitch, fumbled it. Aggies take over 24-yard line. C.J. Zuniga out of the gun, one back behind him. That's Kirkland. He drops, looks, throws. Dez has got it. Trying to shake the man, cannot do it. Dez is going to be wrapped up in maybe a 2-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Actually, they're going to give him about 3, Barry, on that. He's just trying to drive off the defender, running straight at him. The defender turns his hips. Dez slams on the brakes, comes back. Ball's already in the air. Good pitch and catch for a 3-yard gain.
End of a couple, 2nd down and 8. The ball is on the 22-yard line. 2 backs in the backfield this time. CJ turns, looks left side. Now he's having to roll to his right, being chased, throws. Hunter was open, but it's a low pass, going to bounce to him at the 14-yard line. Had pressure. They wanted to go to Dez, I believe, in the end zone, but he was well covered.
Great experience, as we said, up front for the Florence defensive line. They were able to cave in the offensive line. Credit C.J. Zuniga. Great job of getting away from the pressure coming here along the near boundary. Trying to find Hunter Smith, just couldn't connect. Ball a little bit low. Hunter, I thought, got his hands under it, but the back judge comes up and says incomplete.
I think it's 2-down territory if you don't make it here. 3rd down and 8 on the Florence 22-yard line. Aggies with the ball, threatening first. Zuniga from the gun. Drops back, has time. Now here comes pressure, throws right side. Hunter's got it. Hunter takes some defenders. He's going to go backwards to the 28-yard line. Florence had 3-4 men to make the tackle. Nowhere to go. That's going to be a loss of 5. It'll be 3rd down at about 13.
Coach, it looked like that needed to be a screen with offensive linemen getting out here, but our offensive linemen just couldn't get out here as it was kind of negated by the speed of Florence.
Yeah, I'm not. Well, it was kind of slow developing, John. It looked like it was supposed to be a screen, maybe a boo-boo by some of those young offensive linemen.
They'll make it 4th down. 4th down, 13. Aggies are going to go. Early first quarter, 10:35. Aggies with the ball first on the Florence fumble. So far unable to do anything with it from the 28-yard line. Here comes pressure. CJ back to pass. Throws left side, overthrows everybody. Back to the 2, intercepted. He should have dropped it, and he's going to be down at the 1-yard line. Had he knocked the ball down, then have the ball in their 28, and said he picks it off, and they're on their 1-yard line. But it's Florence football.
But Barry, it's hard to tell a defensive back when he's been taught literally his entire life. That was number 1, Jayshad Pearson. We said that one of the two cornerbacks for Florence going to play at UNA next year. You see why. Able to high point that ball, intercepts it. You're right, should have knocked it down, but trying to tell a defensive back to not pick off an interception is like telling me not to be It's just not going to happen.
Aggies had a chance, come up empty. Florence takes over on the 1. from the end zone. The snap to Davis. Davis turns, hands up the middle to the 2, 3, 4, 5. They'll drop in 5-yard line. Aggie on the tackle. That was Hunter Smith. Gain of 4, 2nd and 6.
Great job there by the right side of that offensive line. Kind of got our defensive line on skates. The linebacker got caught up a little bit in the trash. Hunter Smith having to come up from his defensive back position to make that tackle. A great offensive play there by Florence.
Just past the 5-yard line. 2nd down, early first quarter. Florence from their own end zone. The snap, hands off, hit the line of scrimmage. They're going to stand him a big. Christian Ramirez slings him down at the 5. They're going to give him about a yard loss. It'll be 3rd down now and 6.
I see exactly what Coach Morrison was talking about. A beautiful offensive line sometimes getting confused. That time, missed the block on Christian Ramirez. He's able to feel it down the hole, makes the tackle in the backfield. That is a huge play, an upcoming 3rd down for the Aggies.
3rd down and 6. Davis, haven't seen him throw yet. From the end zone, the snap drops back. Pressure's coming, throws right side. Almost picked off. That would have been a touchdown. Keegan Thompson had it and dropped it. But how about the Aggies? John Pierre was blitzing, and he knocked Tate Davis on his back in the back of the end zone.
Coach, you remember that you and I were talking on the way up here, all of us were in the truck. We said that Coach Brown wanted to bring pressure. Right there, bringing pressure. Keegan Thompson nearly with a pick 6.
Yeah, brought some great pressure right there. Looked like they ran a stun inside, guys. Pierre came free, and he almost got there, and Keegan could have walked in for a touchdown.
Running to the back of the end zone. Good snap, has time. Good kick. It's going to be a short kick. It's going to take a Florence bounce, though, to the 40, to the 43. So the Aggie defense stops them. 3 and out. Aggies will take over on the Florence 43. I bet it's been a while, Chris, since we've had 2 possessions to begin inside the other team's 50-yard line.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. And I bet we can't go back. I can't go back 5 games and see the field position be that way.
But this time, offense has got to settle down. 43-yard line of Florence, 1st and 10, 9:07 to go in the first quarter. 2nd time the Aggies have had the ball.
Well, you know, I just keep thinking if we can get the ball inside the 20-yard line, and a sack kind of took that away, or should I say an errant screen pass. Remember that we got 2 new kickers, and those guys were able to kick the ball in between the 20 and the 25-yard line. Albertville just needed to get inside the 20 to give themselves a chance. Florence
4-man front. They'll hand it to Kirkland. Kirkland stops, cuts, gets away from 1 man, not the next 2. They're going to drag him back to where the offensive line got whipped. They're going to bring him down. A loss. We'll see where they spot it. Give him progress at about the 48, so it's a loss of about 5 yards.
That was just an absolute wonderful job. They run a 3-front up front, number 30, Tayshawn Jones, 6'2", 225-pound senior, able to defeat his block. He gets into Corey Kirkland's face. Remember, you can't outrun speed. He tries to flatten it out and loses a few more yards.
2 receivers right side, 1 to the left. 2nd and 15, and we may have a timeout. Oh, they have a flag.
We got to delay a game.
Oh, wow. That's what we talked about, Chris, in the pregame. These little things have to go away. It's already 2nd and 15. That's hard enough. Now it's 2nd and 20 with a 5-yard penalty. Cannot have those have any chance of winning this game or any game. So they'll back it up 5 to about the 47. Now it's on our 47-yard line. 2nd and 20. CJ drops, looks, right side, throws, got his man. Hunter Smith turns back to the middle. 45, 44, 43. Gets back to the line of scrimmage and picks up another. It's going to be 3rd down now at about 9.
Great job here along the near boundary. Had 2 wide receivers. Hunter Smith running about an 8-10-yard out route. The defensive back for Florence slips down. CJ hits him in the hands. A great job by Hunter then to slam on the brakes, turn back toward the middle of the field. Safety able to come up and make the tackle, but Hunter gets all of the penalty yardage, the lost yardage on 1st down, and there he able to make it at least 3rd down and 9 and a manageable third down.
Good job by Hunter Smith. 3rd down and 9 on the Florence 42-yard line. Clock running. 7:41 to go in the first quarter. 2 men wide left side. Here we go, back to pass, pressure's coming, Abe got him, he's going down. I don't think he was touched. Right up the middle, hits CJ back to the 49-yard line. It's going to be 4th and very long.
Coach, it looked like it was just a simple delay, kind of a semi-delayed blitz, like the linebacker walked up and then he was going to walk out of it, and at the snap of the football, he came, confused the young offensive lineman, and nobody impeded his progress all the way to C.J. Zuniga.
Yeah, he ran right through a hole, guys. It was wide as 3 people. Nobody touched him. It looked like 2 guys doubled the nose and just let the end go, or maybe that was outside linebacker, but it was a free shot. No chance there.
Boy, that hurts. So Hunter going to punt it away. Wait a minute, there's a penalty.
We had one of our guys leave early, didn't we?
Yep.
Wow. On a punt, I mean, a punt is simple. You wait till they snap it, then you take off. It's that easy. Now you're going to have to back it up 5 more yards. The defense played well on their first possession. Now, Florence should get the ball back in great shape. So they're going to back it up 5 yards. Hunter standing about his 37-yard line will punt it away. It's 4th down and 22. The snap, good kick by Hunter. He's going to field it 25-yard line to the 30, to the sideline. Down the sideline, knocked out of bounds. Good tackle down the sideline. Let's see, I think that was a Dalrymple, and it was Judd Dalrymple. Saved the touchdown. Florence out of bounds at their 46-yard line.
Exactly right, Barry. It was a kick. It came all the way off the foot of the punter. Jamarian Reeder able to pull that one down. That's the gentleman's coming to the ran 22 miles an hour. He's able to get along the sideline, and Judd Dalrymple was able to get over there. And Judd took a really, really good angle. I thought Reeder was going to beat him. Judd takes a good angle, pushes him out of bounds, saves a touchdown.
No score, middle of the first quarter, 6:32 to go in the quarter. Davis, the quarterback, turns, hands up, tripled in the backfield, gets away from one man, stops, cuts, makes a tackle, 50, 45, 44, close. Florence first down, a gain of 10, 59 first down.
Back inside, and I thought for a moment that number 2, which is Jacob Lawson, was going to be able to hit him. Did you see that move? Just a 90-degree sidestep. What a great move by the running back.
Yeah, he's got quick feet. Laredo got held big time on that one, guys.
Gain of 9.5. It's 2nd and a half. Davis back to pass. Throws right side down the sideline. Incomplete. Just letting his man out on the Yankee defender. Couldn't catch up with it. It'll be 3rd down and half a yard.
Got there by Keegan Thompson, number 4, staying in the hip pocket of Reeder. And we talked about it. Reeder, one of those big weapons, going to be playing football on Saturday. Keegan Thompson in good coverage. Quarterback was going to have to make a perfect throw, and he didn't. Falls incomplete. That was a big play.
Got a heat timeout. We'll take it 5:54 to go in the quarter. No score. You're listening to Aggie Football on Power 107.5.
Hey folks, Mark Brickey, Sand Mountain Toyota. There's a lot to consider when buying a truck. Towing capacity, cab space, gas mileage, resale value. When you're talking with your salesman, is he willing to sit behind the wheel of the same kind of truck he claims to stand behind? Here at Sand Mountain Toyota, we buy what we sell. Not only do we stand behind our trucks, we put our own money and trust in Toyota trucks, just like you. Come by and check out our huge selection of popular Toyota trucks. Sand Mountain Toyota, we're more than a dealership.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service has been the place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. Our family takes pride in carrying on the tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose the people you can trust. With 10 locations to serve you, including Albertville and Gunnersville, at Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
You'll like banking at People's Independent Bank and PIB Mortgage. Here, you'll receive a high level of personal service, a full array of accounts and services, a variety of mortgage loans, local loan decisions, and you will see active corporate citizenship throughout our footprint. Step up to true community banking at People's Independent Bank. www.pibonline.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. NMLS number 466340.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
Foodland, your football tailgating headquarters.
Moving. I think we got a chance. Defense playing well. Florence out 3rd down and half a yard. Sitting on our 44-yard line, 3rd down and half a yard. Quarterback Davis up the gun. Pulls the Aggies offsides. There you go. Oh, they didn't throw the flag. The Aggies jumped. They're going, oh, we got a break, but they didn't throw the flag. Now the snap. Turn, hands off. The Dodgers one man, 45-40 to the 35. Brought down with a touchdown saving tackle again. 33-yard line. Hunter Smith. I tell you, these guys are just one step away from breaking it.
They are absolutely one step away from breaking it. Right there, they're able to turn around. They give it to Talon Triplet. Underneath handoff. Great job blocking it. Third down and inches. He's able to run the one out for about 12 yards, Barry.
First down and 10. Davis from the gun. Davis turns, hands off, hits the middle. Stop the board, one man, stiff arms, 30, 25, still going, 20, 15 to the 12. That was a great run. Hunter Smith finally brings him down on the Aggie about the 10-yard line.
Guys, it's not good when you call Hunter Smith's name making those tackles. Not that the tackle's not good, but if Hunter Smith repeatedly gets his name called by you, Barry, and makes the tackles, and that means they made it back to that third level in the secondary. Hunter Smith having to take himself out. I think he's got a cramp from that last play.
10-yard line, turns, hands off. Kind of, wow, he stood up at the line of scrimmage. First Aggie there stood him up. That's Loris Saint. I think he was finished off that time by Big Graham Ferdinand.
Boy, Elijah Loris Saint, he's not going to get credit for it, but that senior brought all 5'11", 215 pounds of his body to the party, able to drive the guard and tackle back into the way of the running back. Nowhere to go. He's made the tackle for a loss.
Big second down and goal from the left of 13. Drop back, goes left side in the end zone, goes it out of the end zone. Incomplete. Good job in the secondary by the Aggies. Nice job back there by Bryson Parker. Good coverage.
And once again, you've got to use the sidelines. You've got to use the back of the end zone as an extra defender. You said it, Bryson Parker, senior, gets in the hip pocket of the receiver. Going to make the quarterback have to throw it right perfectly in an area. Can't do it, falls out of bounds. And now a big third down upcoming for the Aggie defense.
Well, big third down call if they show pressure from the 12-yard line. Third down, Davis sends a man in motion, turns, looks right side, throws out of the backfield, got it. First man makes a miss, 10, 5 to the end zone, but a flag is down. Usually when you see offensive holding.
Yeah, I think we're going to get a hold. It was three wide receivers, shift formation to the right-hand side. They were getting to the back out of the backfield. He was able to break the tackle, but Barry, you alluded to it, one of the wide receivers holding. That's going to negate the touchdown, and the Aggies will live another day for the third down play.
So finally a break for us, Chris, the penalty against Florence.
Yes.
We needed a break right there, guys.
We sure did. So Hunter Smith appears to be okay, Keith, is that right?
Yeah, actually, I think he's back on the field right now. Hunter is, he rarely comes off the field. He's, like John said before he came off during this series, he's made about 5 tackles already in secondary, so young man's pretty tired.
And at 4:36 to go in the quarter, they back it up. Back to the 18-yard line, third and goal from the 18. Davis out of the gun, takes a snap and a whistle.
Back him up again.
So Florence moved this time. If that's the case.
Nope, they're going to get Albertville lining up in the neutral zone.
Good night.
We talked about this so many times. This is the second penalty of that time. Third penalty total. So now you're looking at third down. What would have been 18, now third and 13. Much more manageable on this third down and goal.
Lined up with their helmet in the neutral zone. Wow.
Now back to pass. Davis throws, got his man knocked down. That was great defensive effort. That was close to pass interference, but good timing. Who is the Aggie? Is that
Keegan
Thompson? Knocked the ball away at the last moment. Now it's fourth down. And watching them warm up, John, they have a great special team.
Got a great special teams kicker. He's already got Division II offers, but more importantly, Barry, how about this? 7A All-State soccer player and played on the North-South All-Star team for the Northern squad. He was able to kick him from about 45, 50 yards out. He's got a chance to play on Saturday.
Right down the middle from the 20-yard line. The snap, the kick, it's up. It's got the distance. It is good. We'll take a timeout. 4:25 to go in the first. Florence on top 3-0. You're listening to Aggie Football on Power 107.5.
Save big, sell bigger. Now list your home for 2% with RE/MAX Guntersville and RE/MAX Heritage in Arab as they've embraced the new changes in real estate. Call the number on the screen to talk with an agent to find out how you can now keep more of what's yours by listing your home for 2%. Discover the difference with RE/MAX, one of the most trusted names in real estate, where you know you're always getting quality service. Make that call today to start your 2% listing where you'll keep more of what's yours and save big, sell bigger. Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more. From large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs, For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company.
Everything that we do, we try to do the right thing, you know, on our core values and in our statement of purpose. That's the way we live each day.
Marshall County Gas is a proud supporter of this community channel broadcast. Remember, gas does it better naturally.
Since 1943, the Municipal Utilities Board has been meeting utility needs of the citizens of Albertville and surrounding areas. From keeping your home comfortable to providing necessary expansions and supporting industrial and commercial growth, MUB provides the utilities you rely on in your everyday life. Electricity, water, wastewater, all at a reasonable cost. MUB is committed to providing reliable service today and resources tomorrow. MUB is proud to be a supporter of this community channel broadcast.
But it's a field goal. Here's your Gilbert and ball forward and Albertville scoring drive.
Great job by the Albert Blank defense to stiffen their backs inside the 20. Florence took the ball at their own 46-yard line. 8 plays, 29 yards later, the clock stalls out. But a 34-yard field goal by Dixon. Florence strikes first blood. But the Aggies did really, really good, guys. Florence up only 3-0.
Florence drove to the 10-yard line. Aggie defense stiffened, and then a penalty on Florence helped out. Offense got to get at least a first down. Got to get something going offensively. But this Florence defense, Coach Brown told us after watching them on film, one of the fastest defenses he's going to be coaching against in a while. Set to go. Dez back deep. High kick. Deep kick. Dez stepping back to the end zone from the 1-yard line. He's going to return it to the 10, to the 15. They're going to wrap him up just past the 10, maybe the 14-yard line. So that's where they will start right around the 14-yard line. First down and 10, Albertville.
Boy, Coach Dez took that at about the half-yard line. I don't know if I don't let that one bounce in the end zone. Florence speed on display, pulling him down at the 16.
Yeah, you want to make a play as a return guy, but yeah, you're right. That one probably should have bounced on in. Guys, let me give a little credit to Keegan Thompson. You know, a young guy. He stepped in. I think he's playing primarily where Scott went out and got hurt. You know, made a couple of mistakes last week, but I tell you what, he's made 2 big plays right here in this first half. Right there on that screenplay, he was right in that guy's hip pocket, playing very physically and not binding all that window dressing they were showing back there.
Tom Aggies 2 backs in the backfield. And the coach wouldn't open fake. He's going to keep it himself. CJ running around back to the 6. I don't know what happened there. He was going to hand off to the coach, but then he looked and did something else to begin running. He's all the way back to the 6.
Well, it was a read. It was going to read this defensive end, and CJ took the snap and he faced our way toward the press box. Running back went to his back, and then when he tried to turn around and see what Kikari was doing, and then we talked about that fixing the defensive line, he just caved in on him. CJ tried to do something with it, but unfortunately a loss on first down.
Loss to the 8. First and 18, back to the 6. Rich Revolte checks in. CJ turns hands off to Revolte, hits the middle. They're going to stand him up. No yard on that one. No gain on that, rather. Maybe a loss of a yard. It'll be now 3rd down, and it's going to be 3rd down at about 19. Is there a flag down? No.
Coach, I think they're trying to run the same play again. They've seen something maybe that they can exploit with the defensive end on this side. But this time the defensive end just held his ground. Outside linebacker came up and made a great tackle.
Well, and to be honest with you, John, it looked like the offensive line, everybody crashed to the left. He kind of bounced, went right, and he ran right into about 4 blue jerseys.
3rd and 19, CJ back to pass in his end zone. Throws, gets rid of it. Had he not gotten rid of it, he was about to get a safety on us. But CJ got rid of it. Nobody over there. He just unloaded. It's going to be 4th down.
Yeah, it looks like the Florence coaches want an explanation why that's not intentional grounding in the end zone and a safety. I think it's just because Hunter was in the same zip code, but CJ, understanding that he was under a huge amount of duress in the end zone, able to throw the ball over into the Aggies bench and preserve at least 2 points.
Well, the offense giving the defense no help at all. We're going backwards every drive. This is a very good Florence defense. So now Hunter Smith punting from the end zone, 4th down and long. The snap and the whistle before he kicked it. What happened this time?
Ended up having someone leave again early on the Albertville punting team.
Chris, you nailed it before the ball game, big guy. I mean, the pre-snap penalties, it's a killer. I mean, even if we were a really, really stellar football team, that kind of stuff gets you beat in big games, and and we're struggling right now a little bit, and that right there is just an absolute killer on the drive.
How many penalties now, Chris?
That's our 4th one, and 3 of them are false start penalties.
Now we're half the distance back to the 2.5-yard line. Hunter, the snap, gets rid of it. Going to be a good kick away from everybody, but it takes a Florence bounce upfield, and it's going to roll to about the 31. So now Florence only 31 yards away from scoring again with 2:50 to go in the first quarter. They're up 3-zip. They'll take over with great field position this time.
And the offense had the ball. They started at the 14-yard line. They did that drive, unfortunately, inside the 6. And Hunter was doing a great job. Florence, I think, actually kind of come after it a little bit there. He didn't really have a whole lot of time, punched it out of there. So the Aggies are really lucky that Florence is starting at the 31 and didn't get it brought back in the end zone.
Florence comes out, 1st down, 31-yard line, 2:50 to go first quarter. Quarterback Davis, he's got Triplett behind him. Davis turns, takes the handoff, back to pass, pressure's coming, throws, got his man complete, breaks one tackle, turns, changes direction, 35, 30, 25 to the 20, 15, 10, 5, he'll score. He should have been tackled at the line of scrimmage or behind. Instead, he takes it 31 yards, touchdown.
Wow, snap back to the quarterback, Jay Davis. It was supposed to be a middle screen. The Albertville Aggies did a great job defensively, log gaining everything in the middle. And when Davis got rid of it to Triplett, there was nowhere for him to go. The Chiefs, a couple of busted tackles, and he's out in space. And we talked about the speed, and it was nothing but speed that took him to the end zone.
Well, it's those fundamentals, John, that Coach talks about all the time. You got to wrap up right there, drive your feet, drive through the dadgum guy that's got the football. You can't pity patter and just barely touch him. That ain't gonna get it done in a 7A football game. You have got to wrap up and get after it.
Missed that first tackle. Had they made that tackle, you're looking at a loss of 5, 6, 7 yards on the play. Now you're looking at 2nd and 17. Instead, 31 yards later, touchdown, 9-0, and we have a flag on the extra point. Let's see what happened this time. I think they're going to back up Florence 5 yards. That drive didn't take long at all. 2:36 to go in the quarter. It's now 9-0, waiting on the point after. They'll back it up 5 yards. Florence offsides, and they'll try it again.
The kicker doesn't care if they back it up 5. He could back it up 4 or 5 more times.
The guys, too, when the offense is not running the football and then you got the defense continually coming home, that's not helping. That matters anyway.
Well, you nailed it, Chris, and it's hard to get into a flow of a game when we're doing silly stuff like this to shoot ourselves in the foot.
Defense is playing so well here early on, but now the offense digging the hole, and the defense is having to pay for it. Extra point snap, kick is up. It looks good from here, and it is good. We'll take a timeout. 2:36 to go in the first. Florence now up 10-0. You're listening to Aggie Football on Power 107.5.
I'm Jason Simpson.
Save big, sell bigger. Now list your home for 2% with RE/MAX Guntersville and RE/MAX Heritage in Arab, as they've embraced the new changes in real estate. Call the number on the screen to talk with an agent to find out how you can now keep more of what's yours by listing your home for 2%. Discover the difference with RE/MAX, one of the most trusted names in real estate, where you know you're always getting quality service. Make that call today to start your 2% listing, where you'll keep more of what's yours and save big, sell bigger.
Some days, you've got big things to care about. Like that. And that. Luckily, the Whirlpool Smart Range automatically updates itself with features like Air Fry. So you can worry less about keeping up with the latest tech and care more about keeping up with the latest trends. Say cheese. Everyday care, Whirlpool.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bonds Appliance on Gunner Avenue in Gunnersville. Family-owned and operated Discount Building Supply in Warrenton is a whole lot more than building supplies and hardware. Stop by and browse their 130,000 square foot home center. You'll find popular smoker grills with supplies and seasonings, family outing and tailgate supplies, Yeti coolers, outdoor and hunting apparel, landscape management supplies, boathouse products, and everything to beautify your outdoor living space. Discount Building Supply and Home Center. 3 generations of the Walker family proudly serving your family.
People's Bank is my go-to place for banking.
When you deal with People's, their goal is your success.
Here at People's Bank, it's more about a relationship.
I know my bankers, and I've got their cell numbers. I just call them.
If we had been with a larger bank, we would have just been a number. We're supported 100% by People's Bank.
They're our neighbor, they're our friends. We're part of this community.
I went to People's Bank because I knew they were going to take care of me.
People's Bank treat us like we're the most important client they have.
Great the first half of the first quarter. Now, here's your Gilbert the ball forward, and Albertville scoring drive for Florence.
That punt goes out of bounds at the 31-yard line of Albertville. Great field position for Florence, and they take advantage of it. One play, 31-yard touchdown pass from quarterback Davis to running back, tripled on the middle screen, and you saw the speed taking it all the way to the end zone. Extra point up and good. Florence leading this game 10-0.
Chris, we got to have some first downs, at least one. We got to give the defense a chance to catch their breath on the sideline.
Yeah, I don't know what the play is there is that we can do that, but we got to find one somehow or another.
Here we go, Florence kickoff. First 2 drives, we had great field position inside the 30 on the first drive, inside the 40 on the second. Could do nothing with it at all. And the kick, good kick. This one's going to go through the end zone. And the Aggies will start on the 20-yard line. Got to get something going. But Keith, do you have any suggestions? The defense for Florence, they are swarming.
Well, we talked about in pregame, if they're giving you some cushion out here, you throw the short pass, but they're really not. They're kind of crowding the line of scrimmage. You would like to think we can get a run game going. Or maybe run some screen stuff. They're bringing a lot of pressure, and they're walked up. They're not giving CJ a whole lot of respect right now. If we can get somebody behind somebody and get them deep, maybe Hunter. I feel like Hunter can go up and get a jump ball over these guys.
Right. We got the Hunter and Dez wide the left side. Kirkland in the backfield. Florence going to send 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 this time. So now they're really crowding the line of scrimmage. Now here they come. Pitch back to Kirkland. Kirkland hit in the backfield, going down. He pitched it to Kirkland. They read that perfectly. They were waiting on the pitch on our left side, and he loses yardage back to the 10. A loss of 10 on that running play.
You got a running back that's lined up in a wing that's got to realize that linebacker is walking up, getting ready to blitz. And what happens, the wing, Barry, I don't know if he didn't see or if he just wasn't able to get out there because we talked about Florence's speed. But by the time they pitched it to Jakari Kirkland, the linebacker already in the backfield, just nowhere for Jakari to go.
Loss of 8, actually, second and 18. It's like they read that play to perfection. They knew exactly where we're going to pitch the ball. We'll try to get 12-yard line, clock running, 1:49 to go in the quarter. CJ got to hurry, and the snap finally hands off to Kirkland up the middle. They're going to bottle him up nowhere but down. Straight up the middle, offensive line is just getting it handed to him. That time, nowhere to go. A loss of a yard. Now, a loss of 2. That's 3rd down and 20.
Underneath handoff coming up the middle, nose guard Derek Tinsley, 6 foot, 243 pounds senior with Division II offers on the table. Barry, can you see why? He just quickly dispatched the Albertville center and was standing in the backfield, just nowhere for Jakari to go.
Defense is begging, throw it, throw it. We don't think you can. CJ back to pass, pressure's coming. Throws it left side, off the fingertip, picked off. Intercepted, no, it hit the ground first. Incomplete. Had he made the catch, it's going to be a short game. Now you're looking 4th down and 20.
And it looked like that time, Coach, that on a 3rd down and country mile that we had a lot of room, but it seemed as if the cornerbacks were given a lot of cushion just to make sure that they didn't give anything cheap up over the top.
Yeah, they backed him up a little bit right there, John. But that time the offensive line actually gave CJ a little bit of time. We probably could have took a shot downfield. If he'd have completed that pass, like Barry said, maybe 2-yard gain. Yeah. He got rid of it in a hurry. He was a little bit nervous.
Hunter punting it away, blocked. The Hunter goes down. The ball is up in the air, and it's going to go out of bounds at the 17-yard line. They got Hunter, but they also got the ball. So roughing the kicker, nope. Hunter goes down, and it ends up being about a 7-yard punt.
When he gets up gingerly, too. Great job there by Florence, just breaking through between the guard center gap and was able to beat Hunter in the mesh. Hunter coming off limping because he did hit that outstretched leg, and he may have got it with his helmet. But, guys, the ball, because it was hit, no roughing the kicker. And unfortunately for Albertville, it goes out of bounds at the Albertville 16.
John.
Yeah, go ahead, Keith.
Did you say he came up the middle?
He did.
Man, you've got to take care of the first threat first.
Field position was their friend the first 2 drives, not now. Quick pass, throws over the middle, incomplete. Receiver wanting a holding on Thompson. The official says no penalty, second down.
Hey, listen, I think Keegan may be growing into that cornerback position a little bit. Like you said, Barry, Keegan, a little bit of growing pains last week. This week he's come up big on a couple of 2-3 plays. And right there, hauling enough at the wide receiver on a quick slant to make it where it misses. Receiver wants interference, not enough there.
Davis, a snap low, hands off up the middle. They got it. Good tackle in the backfield by Jacob Laughlin. It's going to be a short gain, if any. Nope, it's actually a loss of 2. It'll be 3rd down and 12. Few running back that time. That was number 10, and that was Johnson.
You know, Mary, Coach Morrison really wasn't telling a whole lot of stories when he talked about, his point of emphasis and concern this week is his offensive line. Albertville's been doing pretty good in the trenches, and they're getting a loss to make up a long 3rd down. 3rd
down 12. Florence on our 18-yard line. Davis drops back. Pressure's coming. Rolls right side. Still rolling. Now he's going to run to the 20. Cuts, breaks a tackle. 15 to the 10 to the 9. Not enough for the first. Close, though. We're going to mark it about the 8. That'll leave them about 2, maybe 3 yards short. Let's see, will they go or will they go for the field goal? We may find out after this commercial break as the clock will wind down. We'll take a timeout after 1. Florence on top 10-0. You're listening to Albertville Football on Power 107.5.
If your parents and grandparents owned a Ford, odds are they bought theirs at Alexander Ford in Boaz. For over 50 years, Alexander Ford has been known as the Ford store in North Alabama. With some of the same faces you've grown to know and trust, we celebrate our past and are excited about our future. We still do business like we always have without hidden fees and high pressure. You can put your trust in us, just like your parents and grandparents did. Alexander Ford, your family Ford store.
We know you're looking for a reliable vehicle.
Heading to work? Headed to play. Taking the grandkids to the beach.
Every vehicle comes with a warranty for the length of the contract.
And you get a Carfax with every purchase.
We make everything easy, from the application to the approval or to the payments.
We're not your ordinary buy here, pay here dealer.
At Piggly Wiggly, we work hard to deliver the very best to you and your family. You get the best of both worlds, great quality meats and a super low price. You'll always find low prices throughout Piggly Wiggly.
Established in 1946, Kirkpatrick Concrete has a tradition of top quality products and service. They now have 11 North Alabama locations to meet this area's demand for quality ready-mix concrete. For your next project, your friends at Kirkpatrick Concrete are just down the road.
Since 1943, the Municipal Utilities Board has been meeting utility needs of the citizens of Albertville and surrounding areas. From keeping your home comfortable to providing necessary expansions and supporting industrial and commercial growth, MUB provides the utilities you rely on in your everyday life. Electricity, water, wastewater, all at a reasonable cost. MUB is committed to providing reliable service today and resources tomorrow. MUB is proud to be a supporter of this community channel broadcast.
Bad considering playing a very good Florence team. The fact it's 10-0, and really it should be a lot closer had we scored on that first possession when they fumbled the ball inside the 20. We could have a 3-point ball game here, Chris.
Yeah, guys, if we hadn't have lost so much yards on that first possession, we could have at least got 3 points out of that possession, but we had so many negative yardage plays, we couldn't make up for that.
Looks like they're going to go for it to maybe try to pull us off sides. I don't know, but it's only 4th down. They've got to go to the 11. It's 4th and 3, we'll call it, from the 14. First play, second quarter, was right in the middle of the Yankee band. It's very loud where they are. 2 men wide to that side. Went back in the backfield. Quarterback Davis trying to pull us off. So far, no jump. He'll hand off. Nope, he throws. Got his man complete. 5. First down to the 5-yard line. Coming out of the backfield. And the Aggie defender slow getting up. Now he's up. Lost his helmet. And I think that may be Dez.
Well, Dez did a great job of reading that. They took 2 wide receivers, moved them across the formation on the far boundary. Those receivers ran into the end zone to take the safety and the cornerback. They slipped the back out of the backfield in the flat. Dez came up and made a tackle, but he just couldn't get there in time to run back. But he did a great play.
To go from the 5-yard line. Davis. Quarterback turns, hands off. Nope, he's going to throw it right side out of the backfield to the 1 in the end zone. Touchdown. Florence up 16-0.
Barry, if it works good enough for the first down, it should work good enough coming to this near side for the touchdown. It was the same play, back to back, move the wide receivers over, fakes the underneath, handoff, throws it in the flat to the back coming out of the backfield, and he waltzes into the end zone for a touchdown.
Second touchdown pass of the game to Davis. That one 4 yards out. Early second quarter, 11:28 to go in the half. Now for the extra point. Good snap. It's on the ground in the air. Looks good, and it is good. We'll take a timeout. 11:28 to go in the half. 17-0 Florence. You're listening to Aggie Football on Power 107.5.
The Furniture Shop.
Save big, sell bigger. Now list your home for 2% with RE/MAX Guntersville and RE/MAX Heritage in Arab as they've embraced the new changes in real estate. Call the number on the screen to talk with an agent to find out how you can now keep more of what's yours by listing your home for 2%. Discover the difference with RE/MAX, one of the most trusted names in real estate, where you know you're always getting quality service. Make that call today to start your 2% listing where you'll keep more of what's yours and save big, sell bigger.
They didn't have far to go.
Didn't have far to go at all. After a blocked punt, Florence able to start at the Albertville 16-yard line. 5 plays, 16 yards later. Quarterback Davis able to hit running back Thomaston out of the backfield for a 4-yard touchdown. Extra point up and good. Florence starting to pull away in this game a little bit early, Barry. 17-0 Florence.
Defense is playing well. They really are. The offense, I want 0 first down, Chris.
Yeah, I mean,
first down play is big. We've got to get something positive on first down when we get the ball. All right, there, set the kickoff. Aggies back 5-yard line. See if Dez is back there. No, and the whistle. Now, Dez, is he okay, Keith? He checked himself out a second ago when his helmet was ripped off. He's not back there to receive the kick.
Yeah, let me get up and down the sideline, Barry, and see if I can see him. He didn't look like it was anything too serious. Helmet came off. Right. I think he got a little bit popped in the nose, so we'll check on him. Give me just a second. I will say Judd Dalrymple has his shoulder pads off, and he has his arm in a sling right now.
Remember when he pushed that gentleman out of bounds on the punt, he was fully extended to get him out of bounds, and when he landed, he kind of landed funny. He got up, he was just kind of moving his shoulder around. I saw it as he was running back across the field. So you're telling me, Keith, that might be a game-ending injury.
Florence was offside on the kicker tried again.
Did they hit the referee in the head? They were trying to throw it in and got the referee in the head.
So Grant Sweat and Ja'Cory Kirkland back around the 5-yard line to return. This one may be returnable. He's going to kick it from the 35-yard line as they back him up 5 yards. And we're set to go. 17-0 Aggies. Got to get something going offensively. I can see Dale standing on the sideline now. It looks like he is okay. Here's a kick. Kirkland, let me change that. We probably will have no chance of returning this one. I thought we would as he drills this one through the end zone again. They've got a great special teams. Punter, kicker, they've got like a kicker who does it all. There's one for extra points, one for kickoff, and one to punt.
Well, last week he was 2 for 2 against field goals against Muscle Shoals of 46 and 37 yards, and he's kicked every kickoff this season except for the one he left short in this game, Barry. He's put every one of them in the end zone. Remember, we just talked about how big of a weapon that is in high school football. 68% of the time, teams not able to drive 80 yards. Speaking of, Albertville at their own 20.
Here we go, first down. CJ turns back to pass, those right side, got his man, tripped up at the line of scrimmage, going down. Hunter made the catch, but one of the defensive backs came up and just cut him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain, 2nd and 10.
Threw the ball out there to Hunter, and he's just trying to get Hunter to be able to make a play. And Barry, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Zy Bodie, 6'1", 175-pound senior cornerback who committed to UNA before the season started, able to come up and make the tackle right at the line of scrimmage.
And they have so much speed in the secondary. Hard to get those receivers open. 2nd down. Hands up. He's got a little room. 20-23. Oh, he was popped as he went down. That was Colin Parker on the carry. Finally, some positive yardage. A gain of 4. It'll be 3rd down and 6 for the Aggie offense.
Good job there when you look at Christian Ramirez's side of the line. He's able to kick out the defensive end. And you said it, running back able to get north and south and gain about 5 yards.
So 3rd down, they back it up, 3rd and 7. Back to pass during the gun. Pressure's coming, rolls to his right side. He's going to have to tuck it and run. They're going to drive him out of bounds into the bench, and it's going to be a loss of a yard. He had nobody to throw it to. He's running for his life, loses a yard. CJ
is hurt.
And he's taking a pounding, and they just drove him into the ground in the sideline right in front of the coaching staff.
Guys, I don't know if CJ knows exactly where he's at right now. They rolled him out on 3rd down, and it was a big.
They landed on him.
Guys, was it the nose tackle number 9 that ran him down for that tackle? Because if he did, that was 275 pounds that landed on him out of bounds.
And Coach Brown saying, hey, just roll the ball. Don't take that. Can't afford to get hurt, so they're going to punt it away. Hunter almost blocked again. This one he gets rid of it. 40, 45. Here comes a return. He'll cut to the middle. Now he stiff arms around the end. 40, 35, 30, 25, 20. Nothing but blue jerseys. Touchdown Florence.
Just able to kick it off, and able to get a stiff arm. Number 1, Jay Pearson. He's a defensive back, but he's also a punt returner. He's able to get that one literally at the 49-yard line of Albertville, and he's able to make one man miss. There was 6 or 7 Albertville Aggies lined up here on the hash mark trying to spread out. He's able to get to the near side boundary with the speed before Albertville is even able to fan out in front coverage, and he's able to get down the sidelines, and nobody touched him with a convoy all the way to the end zone.
After the point after the snap, it's up, looks good, and it is good. We'll take a timeout. 10:04 to go in half. Florence strikes again, and only 24-0. You're listening to Aggie Football on Power 107.5.
Horizon Communications archives of local high school sports and school programs now spans decades and generations, covering multiple sports and programs. DVDs of these memorable events make the perfect gift for any occasion, and the cost is simple and affordable. The first game or program DVD is $20, the second game or program is $15, and then any others are only $10 each, all on their own individual DVD. Pre-1990 games converted from coaches' films are as low as $5 per game. We have hundreds of games from the late 50s on up. Give us a call at 256-582-7373, message us on Facebook, or email mharden@horizoncommunications.net to check the availability of your desired event. Let Horizon Communications help you with the gift of video to be treasured for a lifetime. Since 1992, Horizon Communications has brought you community channel programming. As we're preparing for another season of high school sports, we'd like to take this opportunity to thank our many loyal community-minded sponsors who've supported Horizon's local origination programming through the years. We encourage our local viewers to patronize our local sponsors and let them know how much you enjoy Horizon's community channel broadcast. For information on joining our team of community channel broadcast sponsors, give Mike Harden a call at 256-582-7373.
At the 49-yard line, makes a stiff arm, makes another man miss, hits the near boundary, and he is gone. 49 yards all the way to the end zone, extra point up and good. Florence pulling away here early in the second quarter, 24-0.
It's just the offense getting nothing done. The offensive line's getting whipped. Even short pass plays, the secondary is too quick. Defense is not getting a chance to catch the breath. Defense is just already wore out.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
They played well in the first half, or first quarter, rather. But now, with the offense unable to move, it's just given the Aggie offense all kinds of problems. And the defense, they're the ones suffering for it by just trying to stay up with Florence.
Well, to start that last drive, guys, Hunter caught a pass out here in the flats, and it was supposed to be a situation where the other wide receiver comes down and blocks the corner, but the corner was so quick getting there because he's playing on the line of scrimmage that stuff's just not going to work. We talked about it in pregame. If they're giving you some cushion, we might can do some short pass stuff. Right now, they're not. They're playing in our face. Their safety's playing at like 6 yards. I mean, there's nobody back. If we can hit something deep, that's going to be the best thing we can do other than trying to get a run game going.
I don't think CJ's having enough time to sit back and throw it deep. They're not giving him any time. The pressure. All right, first down from the 20-yard line. CJ back to pass. Now he has time. Now he has time. Now he doesn't. Now he's running back to the 2. He's going to throw. This one may be grounding because he just turned and just threw it away. And if they don't flag him, it's going to be a miracle.
Yeah, all of their coaches for Florence wanting a flag. White hat not going to give it. I think he's just trying to To be honest with you guys, there was not a receiver in the zip code. CJ threw it away, and I think that the White Hats give him the love of maybe he was on the edge of the tackle box, Keith, when he let go of.
Maybe on the edge, and they really wanted him to throw that ball to Hunter downfield.
Take the pass here, hands off up the middle. A little bit of room that time over the 20-yard line to the 2. You know, it's hard. It shows you how bad things are going when a 3-yard run is exciting.
Well, guys, right there, that was a hard run by George Laredo. Quarterback C.J. Zuniga turns around, gives it to the 5'8", 190-pound sophomore, and he lowers his shoulder, runs through some arm tackles. It's a hard run.
3rd down 7. C.J. back to pass, throws. Dez tipped up. He's got it, dropped it. Like it might have been tipped. Then Dez diving for it, and that was a rough collision as he was diving for it. One of the Florence players hit him. I hope he's okay. The way he was kind of stretched out diving for the football. Yeah, I hope Dez is okay. That was an ugly hit.
Looked like, Keith, you're at field level. Looked like the ball may have got tipped by a linebacker. And then you got Dez. He's diving out to try to catch it. And as he's diving, one of the defensive backs diving for the interception, and they just crashed right there about the 33-yard line.
Yeah, I think you're right, John. I believe that ball did get tipped. You know, we've got to get some first downs. I mean, you know, we're not looking for touchdowns right now, just first downs. Work on field position, get the ball moving downfield a little bit. We got to do something to right the ship right now, guys, and it's just nothing's going our way.
Yeah, that was not a dirty hit, a bad hit. They were both kind of going for the football. Dez got his hands on it, but then the defensive player kind of hit him like in the shoulders, head area, and it's good to see he's setting up. Now he's on his feet. Dez is a tough young man. He just took a pop. He's up now jogging off the field. Coach Brown out there with him. Boy, we could have used that play, but he's lucky to even get his hands on that one.
Well, and he did a great job. Just an athletic play to try to get back to get his hands under it. And to be honest with you, I don't think anything's wrong with him. He said it was just, like you said, it was just a heck of a collision between two players. Matter of fact, the Florence player, Jink, I don't know if you saw it, he kind of got up shaking his head around a little bit like, wow, what a lick.
So the clock stopped on the incompletion. We'll punt it away. 9:24 to go in the half. Florence up 24-0. The snap, it's almost blocked again. This one goes straight up. And it's going to bounce at the 36-yard line. We've got to try something new here. Florence is all over that punt, and this one's going to roll about, 10, 15 yards. The offense is not moving the ball. The punts are almost getting blocked. We're giving the ball almost every time inside our 35-yard line.
I mean, guys, are they blocking the defensive line? Are they just running right through us? I mean, what are we doing?
Well, I think we're still doing a little bit of the rugby stuff, maybe not as far and as deep to the right, but they know Hunter's going to move to his right to punt the football. And if we've got to bump another extra guy or two on that side of the ball to take care of that, we need to do that because he's running into defensive players every time really quickly.
You can't give him the ball on your 35 every time to begin a drive. In the back to the action, hands off up the middle, go up. Christian Ramirez stands him up. First hit, though, was Laredo. I give Laredo and Ramirez some credit. They just drilled that running back, and they dropped him for about a yard long. Back to the 38-yard line. Davis out of the gun. Davis is now hands off up the middle. He's going to be hit. Fighting. He's going to be brought down 36-yard line. We've got a Peyton Jones on the first half. And it's going to be a short game, but now you're looking at 3rd down and long.
Good job there by Peyton Jones running down the lane, able to get his head across and make a tackle. Peyton Jones, he might be a little bit shaken up, Barry, trying to take himself out of the game, but they keeping him back in there. Upcoming crucial 3rd down for the Aggies.
8:16 to go on the half. 24 zip Florence on our 35-yard line. 3rd down at about 8, we'll call it. Davis, quarterback, the gun. Two receivers right side, down the right to his left. Davis drops back, looks, throws, screen, got his man. 35 to the 30, great launch, 25-20. What a block. He will walk and dive into the end zone. Touchdown Florence.
3rd down at about 9, and you want to impact the Aggies up the field. They're able to do it. Davis drops back, flips it to the back out of the backfield. And I think that was that number 3? We called that ball number 13?
I think it's 13, John.
13, yeah. So he's able to get the ball out here to number 13, which is Torrey Jones, the wide receiver. Great blocking downfield by his lineman that had released, and Hunter Smith able to kind of gobble him up at about the 1-yard line, but momentum takes him into the end zone.
Now for the point after, 7:49 to go in the half. The kick is up, and it is good. We'll take a timeout. They strike again. 7:49 to go in the half. Florence had 7 more. It's 31-0. You're listening to Aggie Football on Powered 107.5.
Hey folks, Mark Brickey, Sand Mountain Toyota. There's a lot to consider when buying a truck. Towing capacity, cab space, gas mileage, resale value. When you're talking with your salesman, is he willing to sit behind the wheel of the same kind of truck he claims to stand behind? Here at Sand Mountain Toyota, we buy what we sell. Not only do we stand behind our trucks, we put our own money and trust in Toyota trucks, just like you. Come by and check out our huge selection of popular Toyota trucks. Sand Mountain Toyota, we're more than a dealership.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service has been the place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. Our family takes pride in carrying on the tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose the people you can trust. With 10 locations to serve you, including Albertville and Gunnersville, at Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
You'll like banking at People's Independent Bank and PIB Mortgage. Here, you'll receive a high level of personal service, a full array of accounts and services, a variety of mortgage loans, local loan decisions, and you will see active corporate citizenship throughout our footprint. Step up to true community banking at People's Independent Bank. www.pibonline.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. NMLS number 466340.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
Foodland, your football tailgating headquarters.
They go in the half. At the, 4 minutes? In 4 minutes here in the second quarter, they scored 21 points.
Yeah, for the third time in a row, Florence starts on Albertville's side of the 50-yard line at the Albertville 36-yard line, losing 3 yards on first and second down. A screen pass from Davis to Jones goes 39 yards into the end zone. Extra point up and good. Florence pulling away here in the middle of the second.
4 minutes going in this quarter, Chris. That's for 21 points. It all goes back to we're not moving the ball, and our punts are almost getting blocked. The punts are going about 15, 20 yards downfield. They're starting each drive in great shape. Here's the kick into the end zone, and it's going to bounce off the head of Kirkland. That's kind of the way the last quarter and a half is going. First 6 minutes, we're playing great. We had field position, great shape 2 times. It's gone downhill in a hurry.
And Barry, let me tell you how good having a good kicker is. Albertville's last starting positions, are you ready? They're on 14, they're on 20. They're on 20, they're on 20, they're on 20. And when you're able to do that, that puts pressure on a team that's behind to have to drive 80 yards. Conversely, you look at Florence, Albertville 31, Albertville 16, a punt return for a touchdown in Albertville 36. Wow. That's the reason why they've exploded for 21 points here in the second quarter.
31-0, 7:49 to go in the half on the 20-yard line. Aggies still looking for their first down. Zuniga, 2 backs beside him. CJ, and the whistle as he dropped the ball. I don't know if he and the running back ran together, why it popped loose, but let's see what the whistle is.
It's
false start Albertville. Another one.
Probably, though, the best false start penalty you could ever have. And the reason why I say that, Coach, is because that false start, CJ had the ball hit him in the hands, it dropped it, bounced off of his foot. There was a Florence player fixing to scoop and score. Thank goodness for that penalty.
Well, first down and 15 now. They're going to back it up to the 15-yard line. Too many little penalties like that already here in the first half. So, again, 2 backs in the backfield, 1 man right side. Florence going to crowd the line of scrimmage knowing we're going to run. You would think we are. We'll see. CJ ready. CJ turns, hands off to Kirkland, tries to bounce it right side. Around the end, he's going to be hit hard by 1, 2, 3, 4 Falcons. Losing yardage. We're not getting. Do we have negative total yards, Chris? It's close. We don't have many.
Oh, it's probably 0 because our passing has helped us a little bit there, but it's probably pretty much negative, I guess.
Now we're back to the 14-yard line, so it's a loss of 1. Second down now and 16.
Keith, right there, Jakari had a chance to turn upfield. He tried to bounce it. You can't bounce it against this team. Way too much speed.
Yep, you got to get what you can get and get north and south.
All right, again, one receiver, low snap. CJ trying to pick it up, lost it. Still loose, and they're going to recover in the end zone. Are they going to? Yep, the ball was loose, and they recover the ball in the end zone. So now you have them add 6 more, and this time the defense scores.
And that time, like the snap was low. Keith was getting low down at his feet. He just couldn't gobble, but he got hit. Ball rolls in the end zone. Touchdown, Florence.
Well, John, it was low, but it was also low and to the left, so it was away from his throwing hand. So that was an awkward way to have to bend over and try to get that ball. And then he had tons of pressure coming off that right side, my left side, Albertville's left side. So they blitzed right into where the ball went, and there's nothing for him to do on the play. He almost got killed, and just be honest with you.
He did. So now the point after the kick, it's up, and it is good. This time the defense had 7. We'll take a timeout. 7:02 to go in half. It's Florence on top, 38-0. You're listening to Aggie Football on Power 107.5.
Save big, sell bigger. Now list your home for 2% with RE/MAX Guntersville and RE/MAX Heritage in Arab as they've embraced the new changes in real estate. Call the number on the screen to talk with an agent to find out how you can now keep more of what's yours by listing your home for 2%. Discover the difference with RE/MAX, one of the most trusted names in real estate, where you know you're always getting quality service. Make that call today to start your 2% listing where you'll keep more of what's yours and save big, sell bigger. Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more. From large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company.
Everything that we do, we try to do the right thing, own our core values and our statement of purpose. That's the way we live each day.
Marshall County Gas is a proud supporter of this community channel broadcast. Remember, gas does it better naturally.
Since 1943, the Municipal Utilities Board has been meeting utility needs of the citizens of Albertville and surrounding areas. From keeping your home comfortable to providing necessary expansions and supporting industrial and commercial growth, MUB provides the utilities you rely on in your everyday life. Electricity, water, wastewater, all at a reasonable cost. MUB is committed to providing reliable service today and resources tomorrow. MUB is proud to be a supporter of this community channel broadcast.
Belongs to the defense, but you're Gilbert involved forward at Albertville scoring drive. Florence strikes again.
And it looks like Keith said a few moments ago, snapped low and away. C.J. Zuniga couldn't gobble in, did his best, but he got hit as he was picking the ball up. Ball bounced around. Nose guard Tinsley able to scoop it up at the 3-yard line and dive into the Albertville Aggie end zone. Extra point up and good. Falcons starting to dominate, Barry, because of the Albertville miscues. 38-0.
Hard to believe midway in the first quarter you're looking at a 3-0 game. Then Florence has turned it up a notch. Again, wearing our defense down, smothering our offense. The next thing you know, they've scored 35 points in really one quarter. Since midway first quarter to midway second quarter. This kick's going to be returnable. 5-yard line, 10. Sweat, 15-20. Breaks free, 25-30. Cuts again, 35-36. Great return by Brent Sweat. Easily the best play of the game. Goes to his special teams. That young man has speed. He's only, a sophomore, given some time. he's a good one.
And Brant did a good job. Keevy kind of backed up into the end zone knowing that the ball was going to land about the 3. Got him a running go when he caught it and used that momentum to get through some arm tackles and a great return.
I've watched that guy play sports for a long time. He and my nephew are the same age. And he's a left-handed baseball guy. He was back in the day, and if he could ever lay a bunt down, ain't nobody throwing him out at first. He's very explosive. He's one of those guys that we're really going to look to in a couple of years.
Boaz and Snatcher, we knew it was going to be a good one. That one 21-21 in the second quarter. So region play underway tonight for everybody. Our first region game not going well at all. First down 37. New quarterback in, hands off, bounces right side. He's going down. They hand it off to Colin Parker. Checking in the game is Parker Gibson. And the loss on the play. Everything we're doing now is losing yards. That one back it up 6-7 yards, so it's 2nd and 16.
They got Parker Gibson in there giving him a shot at the offense, giving it to Parker. Once again, Coach, we have got to get north and south. Parker trying to bounce it and run wide, and the speed of Florence able to pull him down for a big loss.
2nd down and long. Clock running, 6:19 to go in the half. Gibson turns, hands off for Volte. He's got a little room, 35, 39-yard line. Gets the loss back, the yardage loss. They lost back, and he picks up a few to the 41-yard line. That's a good run. That's one of the best running plays we've had in the entire game.
There on the right side of that offensive line, led by Ferdinand, number 78, Christian Ramirez, number 75, 275, 280. Good blocks.
3rd and 8, hands off to Revolte. This time they're going to get that yardage he just gained, Chris. They're going to get him, take it away because he is tackled in the backfield. They're going to throw him for a loss back to the 35-yard line, a loss for about 5.
Barry, don't you hate it when you compliment something and then on the very next play?
Yeah.
Right side of the offensive line did a great job on the play before. This time, Keith just not able to get it done. Speed of Florence makes a tackle.
Guys, we're going to have to double number 9. I mean, he's getting back there he's not even putting out a whole lot of effort to get back there in the backfield.
We'll take a heat timeout. 5:48 to go in the half. Florence on top 38-0. You're listening to Aggie Football on Power 107.5.
Hey folks, Mark Brickey, Sand Mountain Toyota. There's a lot to consider when buying a truck. Towing capacity, cab space, gas mileage, resale value. When you're talking with your salesman, is he willing to sit behind the wheel of the same kind of truck he claims to stand behind? Here at Sand Mountain Toyota, we buy what we sell. Not only do we stand behind our trucks, we put our own money and trust in Toyota trucks, just like you. Come by and check out our huge selection of popular Toyota trucks. Sand Mountain Toyota, we're more than a dealership.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service has been the place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. Our family takes pride in carrying on the tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose the people you can trust. With 10 locations to serve you, including Albertville and Gunnersville, at Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
You'll like banking at People's Independent Bank and PIB Mortgage. Here, you'll receive a high level of personal service, a full array of accounts and services, a variety of mortgage loans, local loan decisions, and you will see active corporate citizenship throughout our footprint. Step up to true community banking at People's Independent Bank. www.pibonline.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. NMLS number 466340.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
Foodland, your football tailgating headquarters.
Feels good tonight. 5:48 to go in the half. Hager's going to punt it away again. Snap to Hunter. Low line drive. He's going to at least get this one away. 40 to the 30 to the 20-yard line. Pressure was coming, but at least he got rid of it, and this one's going to roll all the way to the Florence 19-yard line. Keith Ball offensively, what have the Aggies got to do just to get a first down?
Well, It's really tough, guys, because they're owning us up front. Defensive line is taking care of our offensive line. Everybody's walked up. Basically, everybody's a box player except for your two corners outside, and they're walked up tight. What you would generally do on that is you'd take a shot. You'd line up 2 by 2, and you'd try to run guys up the seam, take a shot, but CJ or whoever's playing quarterback just doesn't have time to get rid of the ball. A screen, maybe you might can sneak a screen in there and let everybody come on and throw it behind them. It's the only thing I can think of right now.
Your running back checks in, number 7, Carter Graves, hands off to Graves. Graves hit at the line of scrimmage. He was hit hard at the line. One of the tacklers, Laura Saint, was first, and then again Peyton Jones having a good game. Finishes him off a loss of a yard.
Yeah, Laura St. and Peyton Jones coming up from their linebacker position, able to get across. Defensive line does a good job. And Barry, I'm trying to see. It looks like the starting offensive line is still in the game right now.
I think they've changed a couple of receivers. I know we have a third-string tailback in. Quarterback stays the same, Davis. Davis out of the gun. His running back, he moved. Yeah, they got to throw that flag because he jumped. The running back and a couple of linemen. You may have some new personnel because they were really off that time, so we're going to have to back them up 5 yards. The other thing I've seen Florence is having a problem with, they've got some penalties, little plays like that. To be able to do well in the region, they've got to clean that up.
Yeah, they got a couple of holding penalties, and then those 2 false start penalties on them. You definitely got to clean those up.
Next week they'll take on Austin. Austin, they're 2-0. They're playing Sparkman tonight. Grissom's playing out of Huntsville, and James Clemens at Bob Jones tonight. Next week we're on the road again, taking on Sparkman. So a lot of good games, especially I'd say Huntsville playing some good football right now. Good team to watch. 2nd and 15. Davis drops back, pressure's coming, throws right side, got his man, dropped him. Dez was about to bring him down for a loss. He said he just dropped it, so it's going to be 3rd down and long. So maybe the defense can get a stop and get the ball back in good field position.
Dez not only able to get a stop, but if he was able to gobble it in, he ran him back toward the inside. And then all of a sudden, number 22, Elijah Moore, Senior, coming down from his linebacker position, was going to have a chance to hit him. But, defensive end position. Great job there all the way around by the Aggie defense.
Johnson back in, the number 2 back. It's going to be 3rd down and 15 for Florence. The snap, Davis drops back, pressure's coming, throws it right side down the sideline. He is wide open, dropped it. It was not a good pass over his right shoulder. He tried to turn and make the catch. So had the quarterback threw it on the inside shoulder, he had a touchdown.
Yeah, Barry, that was a wheel route. They had the back coming out of the backfield, had him matched up against a linebacker, and it ended up being able to get about 3 or 4 yards separation. And if he's able to catch that, he may be gone down the sidelines. But you said it, airmailed it a little bit too far on the outside of his shoulder, not able to gobble it in, and the Aggies defense holds true.
Hey, guys, looking at another thing that Florence got to get better at is pass completions. He's 4 of 11 for 68 yards.
Oh, wow. You are correct. Their best friend in this game is a great field position we've given them. Here's a bad kick off the side of his foot, and it's going to bounce out of bounds at the 28-yard line. So this will be the best start we've had since early in the game. We've got to do something with this one. You've got 4 downs. I would throw the ball to the end zone all 4 times. I would just take shots. Right now, the little things we're doing, we're losing yardage, running the ball, little flip passes out to the side, we're losing yardage, throw it downfield.
Matter of fact, I think this is looking back at my chart. Last time the Aggies had this good field position was after the Florence fumble when Aggies started the Florence 24-yard line. Barry starting this drive because of the shank punt at the 28-yard line of Florence.
Here we go, 1st down. Parker Gibson, is Zuniga okay? Keith is curious because he took a shot when they had that bad snap 2 possessions ago. Gibson out of the gun. One of the Aggies running on last minute. I think we are a man short. Gets on just in time. 2 seconds, 1. The snap. Gibson back to pass. Throws to Hunter. Makes the catch on the side. He's going to be dropped at the line of scrimmage. Actually a loss of 2. It'll be 2nd and 12. I think you got to go away from that play. We're not fast enough for the little flip pass out to the side to beat anybody.
Well, and they've got Hunter lined up here along the outside, and they're going to try to throw it back to him as the outside receiver. The inside slot receiver is coming down, trying to block his man. But once again, the speed of the defensive back able to get Hunter wrapped up. He's not able to make the tackle. But even though he slows him down, it allows the linebacker core to rally and make the tackle.
2nd and 12 from the 30-yard line. Gibson, quick pitch right side. Kirkland gets a good block around the corner. He's got a little room, stops. Going to wrap him. Oh, my goodness, he took a hit, and he is going down. and he picks up 2 yards. There was a hole, and just that quickly the hole closed, and he was smothered.
And Barry, he bounced it to the outside, and then he decided to get north and south. The most unfortunate thing for him, that as he turned to go north and south, I believe it was number 98, Kamari Wise, a defensive lineman, brings all 235 pounds of the party right into Jakari's face mask.
3rd down and 10. Gibson drops back. Some time, throws it right side. Dez is there. It's picked off. 2-yard line, overthrew it. Here's a return to the 10, to the 15. Stops, cuts back, 20, 25 to the 30. Flags are down. He's going to return it all the way back, still running to midfield, but the flag is down where you'd usually see a block in the back on a return like that. So it was picked off, but it will be Florence football. They're going to bring it back.
And he had to go, like you said, very great idea. Had a go route, going to lay it out there. Defensive back did a really good job of using his backside, Barry, to kind of bump the receiver for Albertville and not let him get to full speed. And because of that, the defensive back held his line, able to pick the ball off at the 3-yard line, returns it all the way out to midfield. But looks like the penalty is going to go against Florence, and they're on 35-yard line after the interception.
So they will back it up. Florence football, 25-yard line, 2:24 to go on a half. Just joining us. Halfway through the fourth quarter, it's 3-0 Florence. Cincinnati scored 35 points in a quarter and a half, and it's 38-0 with 2:23 to go in the half. The ball's hitting under 25. I'm just guessing you may not see the starters as far as backfield much in the second half. I'm just guessing. You may see them maybe for the opening drive, but you got a 38-point lead. Yes, I know you're 0-2, and you want to get a big win, and you're going to get that big win unless a miracle happens. But, 38-0, you can pretty much score any drive you want to right now. So I would doubt.
Save big, sell bigger. Now list your home for 2% with RE/MAX Guntersville and RE/MAX Heritage in Arab, as they've embraced the new changes in real estate. Call the number on the screen to talk with an agent to find out how you can now keep more of what's yours by listing your home for 2%. Discover the difference with RE/MAX, one of the most trusted names in real estate, where you know you're always getting quality service. Make that call today to start your 2% listing, where you'll keep more of what's yours and save big, sell bigger. Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more. From large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company.
Everything that we do, we try to do the right thing, own our core values and our statement of purpose. That's the way we live each day.
Marshall County Gas is a proud supporter of this community channel broadcast. Remember, gas does it better naturally.
Since 1943, the Municipal Utilities Board has been meeting utility needs of the citizens of Albertville and surrounding areas. From keeping your home comfortable to providing necessary expansions and supporting industrial and commercial growth, MUB provides the utilities you rely on in your everyday life. Electricity, water, wastewater, all at a reasonable cost. MUB is committed to providing reliable service today and resources tomorrow. MUB is proud to be a supporter of this community channel broadcast.
He still has his starting offensive line in the game. I don't think that's to be needed as much as I think it is to gain chemistry with that offensive line going in deeper into region play.
Trying to get them better. I can see that. All right, first down after the timeout. 2:23 to go in a half. Florence football on the 25-yard line. Davis drops back, looks, throws, and there's flags down. I heard a whistle. I thought I did.
Yeah, you did on the far side. We talked about those new wide receivers.
Yeah.
And when you're new and you finally get in the game, you want to do something, right?
Yeah.
And coach, what do we call them? The yips. The wide receiver got the yips a little bit.
It's a famous Johnism, the yips right there. And I don't know if it was this young man, Cavante Green, guys, 10th grade wide receiver, 6'1", 204 as a sophomore wide receiver. He is a good-looking sucker.
So we'll back it up 5 yards. First down 15, low snap again. Davis back to pass, pressure's coming, throws right side incomplete. If anything, that's one thing I would work on. Davis almost knows every snap's going to be low. He's bent down to catch the ball low every time, and that's got to get on your nerves after a while.
Yeah, that's got to take a toll on you.
Yeah, every snap is low, right around knee high, ankle high.
Going to try to throw that screen again and would have had him out here in the flat. However, I will tell you, he probably saved his life by being incomplete because number 21, Bryson Parker, the senior, had this guy absolutely lined like a heat-seeking missile.
Second and 15 from the 25. Davis back, throw to the middle, incomplete, had a man. It wasn't even close. It'll be third down and long.
Keegan Thompson doing good down there again, Coach.
Yeah, he's really improved this week. That he's gotten coached up, I guarantee, this week. Guys, go back to the snaps. Pre-game, both the quarterbacks started an exercise on the goal line where they were actually doing squats, kind of bending down with the ball in their hands. I wonder if that's something that they are either used to or it's something that they coach the center up to do is to snap it low.
Could be. It's happening almost every time. Third down and 15. Back to pass. Pressure's coming. Throws left side. Knocked down. Oh, he made the catch. 25. I thought it was almost picked off. It was close, but the receiver did a great job of concentrating, makes the catch, but he only gains a couple. It'll be fourth down.
Coach, that literally happened right in front of you. How did Keegan Thompson miss a pick six right there? I mean, he played it absolutely perfectly.
And I think the ball tipped his hands. He turned around almost like he thought he had the ball in his hands. It was that close. I don't know how that young man caught the ball. There's no way he could have saw it through Keegan, but made a great catch, and we got a good tackle on him, though.
So fourth down, they'll have to punt it away. 4th and 13. 1:28 to go in the half. We'll have the Aggie Band halftime show coming up in a few minutes. Florence getting set to punt. 38-point lead. They only led 3-0 halfway through the first quarter. The snap, the kick off. Christian Ramirez has destroyed one of the blocking backs. There's a kick to the left side. Did you see that, Keith? He was breaking through the middle. He just put that guy. First thing he hit was the back of his head.
Yeah, and their coaches are really pepping him up over here. He gave the young man a shot. And I tell you, they've got 3 different kickers that do 3 different jobs that can really boot the football.
They're special teams. And the last 2 punts ago had a problem. I don't know if somebody got a hand on it. That's the only mistake I've seen them make all game long, Chris.
Yeah.
But the special teams, they're spot on.
Yeah, they are. They're excellent. Good job.
So the Aggies get it one more time. It looks like CJ is okay, Keith. I see him standing on the sideline. I guess they're saying, hey, we need to make a change. We need to try something.
Yeah,
get smart.
I think they're just going to give Parker a couple of series. They're probably, Coach talked about it the early on in the season when we were on the radio show, giving both guys some series and see what they both can do.
Right, Parker doing good. He's at the 42-yard line. Rich Revolte behind him. First down and 10. The snap to Parker, throws, right side, intercepted. And the return, 45-50. Guess I spoke too soon. Down the sideline he goes, 30, 20, to the 10, cuts back to the 5, and they'll bring him down. Did he get in? At the goal line, touchdown throw. Well, as soon as I said he's doing a great job, next thing you know, he throws a pick six.
Wide receiver going on a go route, throws it over the wide receiver's head. The defensive back following, looking at Parker's eyes and able to snap that ball down at about the 42-yard line of Florence. Just a great interception.
I think there's some miscommunication right there. I mean, the receiver actually looked like he was running a post. Looked like Parker threw a comeback, and just the only player that was standing there was a guy in a blue jersey.
And now for the point answer. So again, the defense scores another touchdown. They had a scoop and score earlier. Now the pick six. The kick is good. We'll take a timeout. 51 seconds to go in the half. They strike again. It's 45-0. You're listening to Aggie Football on Power 107.5.
Save big, sell bigger. Now list your home for 2% with RE/MAX Guntersville and RE/MAX Heritage in Arab as they've embraced the new changes in real estate. Call the number on the screen to talk with an agent to find out how you can now keep more of what's yours by listing your home for 2%. Discover the difference with RE/MAX, one of the most trusted names in real estate, where you know you're always getting quality service. Make that call today to start your 2% listing where you'll keep more of what's yours and save big, sell bigger.
Some days, you've got big things to care about. Like that. And that. Luckily, the Whirlpool Smart Range automatically updates itself with features like Air Fry. So you can worry less about keeping up with the latest tech and care more about keeping up with the latest trends. Say cheese. Everyday care, Whirlpool.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bonds Appliance on Gunner Avenue in Gunnersville. Family-owned and operated Discount Building Supply in Warrenton is a whole lot more than building supplies and hardware. Stop by and browse their 130,000 square foot home center. You'll find popular smoker grills with supplies and seasonings, family outing and tailgate supplies, Yeti coolers, outdoor and hunting apparel, landscape management supplies, boathouse products, and everything to beautify your outdoor living space. Discount Building Supply and Home Center. 3 generations of the Walker family proudly serving your family.
People's Bank is my go-to place for banking.
When you deal with People's, their goal is your success.
Here at People's Bank, it's more about a relationship.
I know my bankers, and I've got their cell numbers. I just call them.
If we had been with a larger bank, we would have just been a number. We're supported 100% by People's Bank.
They're our neighbor, they're our friends. We're part of this community.
I went to People's Bank because I knew they were going to take care of me.
People's Bank treat us like we're the most important client they have.
And it wasn't a scoring drive. They've scored about every way in the book. This time it was an interception return.
Yeah, this time just air mails it, overthrows one of his wide receivers, Zai Bodie, one of those collegiate defensive backs still in the game, able to read the eyes of Parker Gibson, picks the ball off at the 42-yard line of Florence, slams on the brakes, gets a convoy down the far boundary. It takes it 58 yards to the house for a pick six. Extra point up and good. Florence way in command, Barry, 45-0.
And still 51 seconds to go in the half. The kick line drive, returnable. It's through Revolte's hands, picked up by one of the deep men, 25-30. Oh my goodness, a deep leader. First thing to hit was the back of the head, that time of Tay Prater. Wow, Tay is going, okay, I hope he's okay. That was a hit, and he's okay. It'll be Aggie ball, 36-yard line.
It was Bo Bursky.
Yes, sir.
Sophomore linebacker at 6'1", and he's only 180 pounds, Coach, but he brought all 180 pounds to the party on that tackle.
Yeah, Bo Bursky, if you remember the SNL skit from way back in the day, Bill Brasky, he just got Bill Brasky'd, okay?
Wow.
They said Bill Brasky was 7'1", 450 pounds, and that young man brought that kind of size on that hit. It was a shot.
That was a hit. I think I would take a knee on this one. So it's first down and 10, 44 seconds. Parker hands off to Revolte, trying to bounce it outside. Can't do it. They're going to wrap him up. Maybe a yard gain. 2nd and 9. As far as positive yardage, at the halftime stats, we're going to be well below 100, or well below maybe 50, Chris. No first downs in the first half.
Play it's probably minus 17.
With 0 first downs. Yeah, no. 18 seconds. They should be able to let the clock wind down. Didn't even start the play clock. So the Aggies will take it to the field house for halftime. I don't think they have to stop the clock. No. Clock will wind down. Halftime, we'll have the Aggie band coming up next. We'll take a time, and it's halftime. Florence all over Albertville, 45-0. You're listening to Aggie football on Power 107.5.
Hey folks, Mark Brickey, Sand Mountain Toyota. There's a lot to consider when buying a truck. Towing capacity, cab space, gas mileage, resale value. When you're talking with your salesman, is he willing to sit behind the wheel of the same kind of truck he claims to stand behind? Here at Sand Mountain Toyota, we buy what we sell. Not only do we stand behind our trucks, we put our own money and trust in Toyota trucks, just like you. Come by and check out our huge selection of popular Toyota trucks. Sand Mountain Toyota, we're more than a dealership.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service has been the place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. Our family takes pride in carrying on the tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose the people you can trust. With 10 locations to serve you, including Albertville and Gunnersville, at Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
You'll like banking at People's Independent Bank and PIB Mortgage. Here, you'll receive a high level of personal service, a full array of accounts and services, a variety of mortgage loans, local loan decisions, and you will see active corporate citizenship throughout our footprint. Step up to true community banking at People's Independent Bank. www.pibonline.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. NMLS number 466340.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
Foodland, your football tailgating headquarters.
Landon McCann. Ladies and gentlemen, we proudly present the award-winning Albertville High School Aggie Band.
Save big, sell bigger. Now list your home for 2% with RE/MAX Guntersville and RE/MAX Heritage in Arab as they've embraced the new changes in real estate. Call the number on the screen to talk with an agent to find out how you can now keep more of what's yours by listing your home for 2%. Discover the difference with RE/MAX, one of the most trusted names in real estate, where you know you're always getting quality service. Make that call today to start your 2% listing where you'll keep more of what's yours and save big, sell bigger. Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more. From large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company.
Everything that we do, we try to do the right thing, on our core values and in our statement of purpose. That's the way we live each day.
Marshall County Gas is a proud supporter of this community channel broadcast. Remember, gas does it better naturally.
Since 1943, the Municipal Utilities Board has been meeting utility needs of the citizens of Albertville and surrounding areas. From keeping your home comfortable to providing necessary expansions and supporting industrial and commercial growth, MUB provides the utilities you rely on in your everyday life. Electricity, water, wastewater, all at a reasonable cost. MUB is committed to providing reliable service today and resources tomorrow. MUB is proud to be a supporter of this community channel broadcast.
Try to,
He's not going to run
me nose in it is what I will say. And I think he's going to get his JV squad. And if he's got any ninth graders dressed, I would imagine that you're going to see those playing in the latter moments of the game. But wouldn't surprise me if you don't see the starters out for maybe one more series.
Set to go. The Aggies will get the ball first. Des Revolte is back at the 5. Brent Sweat's back. Yeah, I'll be surprised. You're right. If you don't see the, they may play a series or two, then I think they'll start subbing out. I mean, you got a 45-point lead. You're not going to lose this game. Good time to get a lot of backups and playing time. And we're set to go. Second half underway. Florence will kick off first Aggie football. Here's the kick. High kick, short kick, returnable. Dez comes up, 8-yard line. Takes it to the middle. 10, now bounces left, 15. Runs over his own man, 25, bounces off, 30. Changes directions again. Got a little room, 30. Wow, he just destroyed a man, 35-yard line. And then he's tackled in the bench. That should get a flag. It does.
It is.
Keith Dez has absolutely put one of the Florence special team players on his back.
Guys, I'm telling you, I've said it the last couple of games, Dez has got more dog in him than just about anybody on the team. He's not going to go down. He delivers the blow. And I tell you, when you see him on defense, he's not one of those guys that's just going to arm tackle. He's going to be sure he gets a guy down. And God bless him, he's 144 pounds. I mean, he's not a very big guy, but he's got all heart.
Florence coming out with their starting defense, and they're going to mark off the penalty. Personal foul, Florence. They tackled Dez out of bounds, almost rode him into the bench. Looks like the Aggies have their first team out there. You'll see actually Parker Gibson will get the start at quarterback. In the backfield, let's see who's with him. He has Rich Revolte, and can't see the other one. Maybe that's Laredo. Hands off to Rich. Rich, they're going to tackle him at the line of scrimmage. Actually behind the line, a loss of a yard.
Once again, that starting defensive group up front, dominating that area around the line of scrimmage, pushing the offensive line for Albertville back in the backfield. Nowhere for the running back to go, Barry, and loss of a yard.
So Parker Gibson gets the start. Aggies wide left will have Revolte and Sweat. We've got Rich Revolte in the backfield. Hunter Smith now wide left side, 3 receivers left side. Second down 11 at 50-yard line, early third quarter. Gibson back to pass, pressure's coming, throws, Hunter makes the catch, stiff arm, shakes one tackle, but he steps out of bounds. Good job by Hunter, and it's going to be a short gain, a gain of a yard, as it's third down and 10.
They understand, they being Florence defense, understands that Parker Gibson's the backup quarterback, bringing an extra defender off the corner to make Parker have to get rid of it early. Actually threw it in the air before Hunter able to get his head around, makes a great catch, and then able to get upfield. And he would have been able to probably turn the corner, but number 0, Young, the defensive back for Florence, able to push him out of bounds right at the initial first down marker.
Third down and 10 on the Florence 49-yard line. Gibson drops back, pressure's coming, they got him. I don't think that guy was ever touched. He tackles Parker back at the 41-yard line. No chance even get rid of it. Had he wanted to get rid of it, looking downfield, all the Aggie receivers are well covered.
And I think that Barry, that was, you look at, that's number 9, that's the nose tackle. And they did a loop up front, they did a stunt, and when they did, they confused the offensive line. Nobody blocking. Parker's got his eyes downfield, and then when he puts his eyes back down on the ground, number 9 has got him in his grasp and swings him down for a big loss.
So back to the 43-yard line, Hunter Smith to punt it away. Low snap, gets rid of it. High kick, short kick. It's going to bounce out of bounds. Not where he wanted it to go, but at least it wasn't returned. And they're going to spot it around the Florence 33-yard line. Nope, they're still coming up 35. That's where they'll start, first down and 10.
Keith, the last few drives we've seen Parker Gibson out there, C.J. hasn't been.
Save big, sell bigger. Now list your home for 2% with RE/MAX Guntersville and RE/MAX Heritage in Arab, as they've embraced the new changes in real estate. Call the number on the screen to talk with an agent to find out how you can now keep more of what's yours by listing your home for 2%. Discover the difference with RE/MAX, one of the most trusted names in real estate, where you know you're always getting quality service. Make that call today to start your 2% listing, where you'll keep more of what's yours and save big, sell bigger.
Some days, you've got big things to care about. Like that. And that. Luckily, the Whirlpool Smart Range automatically updates itself with features like Air Fry. So you can worry less about keeping up with the latest tech and care more about keeping up with the latest trends. Say cheese. Everyday care, Whirlpool.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bonds Appliance on Gunner Avenue in Guntersville.
Family-owned and operated Discount Building Supply in Warrenton is a whole lot more than building supplies and hardware. Stop by and browse their 130,000 square foot home center. You'll find popular smoker grills with supplies and seasonings, family outing and tailgate supplies, Yeti coolers, outdoor and hunting apparel, landscape management supplies, boathouse products, and everything to beautify your outdoor living space. Discount Building Supply and Home Center. 3 generations of the Walker family proudly serving your family.
People's Bank is my go-to place for banking.
When you deal with People's, their goal is your success.
Here at People's Bank, it's more about a relationship.
I know my bankers, and I've got their cell numbers. I just call them.
If we had been with a larger bank, we would have just been a number. We're supported 100% by People's Bank.
They're our neighbor, they're our friends. We're part of this community.
I went to People's Bank because I knew they were going to take care of me.
People's Bank treat us like we're the most important client they have.
Starters probably for a series or two, just guessing. Davis starting quarterback. He's in the shotgun from his 30. Snap to Davis. Davis hands off, end around in the backfield. They got it. Good job by Laughlin in the backfield. Slowed him down. Then he had help, and it's going to be a loss on the play, a loss of 4.
Barry, if turnabout's fair play, we talked about how Florence is stacking the box. This time, Albertville stacks the box. Coach Brown talked about with this on Tuesday about how they were going to stack the box. And that time, great job by the linebacker, able to shoot the gap. Big loss on the initial first drive for Florence.
Loss of 4, second down and 14. Davis back to pass. Pressure's coming, throws to the middle. Intercepted, but is there a flag? Yes.
Oh.
Hunter and the receiver got their feet tangled up. Hunter intercepts the ball, but I think they're going to call defensive pass interference.
Yeah, it was a seam route, Keith, and I mean, it was a great post route. Hunter undercut it. He just got his feet tangled up with him.
And that's all that was. It was just incidental contact. It was really, they both got their feet tangled up. Hunter ended up making a fantastic play on the ball. How many times have we seen the ball be in the air and Hunter make a play on the ball? I mean, he's really good when the ball's in the air, but I don't agree with that one at all.
No, that was tough because they're both going for the football. They got their feet tangled up, and, well, they're going to penalize Albertville, what would be Aggie football now. Now, with the penalty, it's Florence ball, and they move it to the 46-yard line, first down and 10 Florence.
And it was second and 14, Barry, and that 15-yard penalty moves the chain.
Yeah, first down, 6:53 to go in the third quarter. Florence ball. Davis back, throws left side. He's back out of the backfield. Shakes one man, but he goes down at the 47. Good job by Hunter. He turned him in and helping finish up the play was Keegan Thompson. I tell you, this may be the best game Keegan Thompson's played so far.
No doubt in my mind, if you look at last week's game, you can tell that Keegan, to me, watched game film, took the coaching, did a great job this week preparing for this Florence defense. Keegan, one of our defensive stars tonight, guys.
Yep, second down and 9. Picked up a yard, 47-yard line. Davis drops, pressure's coming, rolling right side, being chased, got him back at the 36-yard line. Jacob Laughlin called his name a couple times here in the third quarter alone. Laughlin caught him from behind. It'll be a big sack all the way back to the 38-yard line.
Boy, Davis got caught looking downfield, and when he realized that pocket was collapsing, Laughlin was on him. He tried to run away. Laughlin able to dive out and pull him down. And, Barry, that is a huge loss to make third down in a country mile.
You know, the defense playing better, which they finally had a chance to catch their breath, and they're playing against the starters for Florence.
Yeah.
Guys, y'all keep an eye on number 8 for them, the green kid. He just pointed downfield, and he says he's going to get the ball.
All right, 37-yard line, third down and long. Davis back to pass, Look, throws left side. He throws it at the feet of the receiver. That play was not open. Incomplete, fourth down. A good job of the Aggie defense.
Great job there by the Aggie defensive front. The quarterback, Davis, took the snap. He retreated, and there's been a few times in this game that we give chase, and then he's able to loop the ball over our head for a big screen play. This time the defensive line just hung out with the offensive line. Nowhere for Davis to go with the football, and just throws it nonchalantly down at the foot of his running back in the ground, incomplete.
We'll take a timeout. 5:25 to go in the third, 45-0 Florence. You're listening to Aggie Football on Power 107.5.
If your parents and grandparents owned a Ford, odds are they bought theirs at Alexander Ford in Boaz. For over 50 years, Alexander Ford has been known as the Ford store in North Alabama. With some of the same faces you've grown to know and trust, we celebrate our past and are excited about our future. We still do business like we always have without hidden fees and high pressure. You can put your trust in us, just like your parents and grandparents did. Alexander Ford, your family Ford store.
We know you're looking for a reliable vehicle.
Heading to work? Headed to play. Taking the grandkids to the beach.
Every vehicle comes with a warranty for the length of the contract.
And you get a Carfax with every purchase.
We make everything easy, from the application, the approval, or to the payments.
We're not your ordinary buy here, pay here dealer.
At Piggly Wiggly, we work hard to deliver the very best to you and your family. You get the best of both worlds, great quality meats and a super low price. You'll always find low prices throughout Piggly Wiggly.
Established in 1946, Kirkpatrick Concrete has a tradition of top quality products and service. They now have 11 North Alabama locations to meet this area's demand for quality ready-mix concrete. For your next project, your friends at Kirkpatrick Concrete are just down the road.
Since 1943, the Municipal Utilities Board has been meeting utility needs of the citizens of Albertville and surrounding areas. From keeping your home comfortable to providing necessary expansions and supporting industrial and commercial growth, MUB provides the utilities you rely on in your everyday life. Electricity, water, wastewater, all at a reasonable cost. MUB is committed to providing reliable service today and resources tomorrow. MUB is proud to be a supporter of this community channel broadcast.
Aggie defense playing much better. Florence will punt the ball away. And the Aggies will get it back in decent field position. 5:19 to go here in the third quarter. There's a snap, high snap. Gets rid of it, line drive. Hunter Smith, fair catch, 27. So the Aggies will take 27 yards. I think we have a running clock. And I believe we do, yeah. It's still running. I noticed it's been a very fast third quarter. So maybe they agreed, let's second half, let's have a running clock.
Yeah, they about had to. Duckett just came over to me about 30 seconds ago, and he said, do we have a running clock? And this one's been awful quick. Yeah. And I said, well, I wasn't paying attention, but yeah, you're right. It's already down to 4:47, and the clock's still running.
I think that's what both coaches, A, probably agree on that, and B, realizing that Albertville's got about still a 2.5-hour trip ahead of them, getting all these kids back home.
All right, so here come the Aggies. Just need a first down. First, we get to have a first down.
I don't think we have.
28-yard line, first down and 10. Parker looks, throws right side. Hunter Smith makes the catch. 38, 39, 40. I think we may have the first down of the game. Looking at the Florence defense, I think they are maybe swapping a few players in and out now, John, giving some backups a chance to mix it in there with the starters.
I agree. Looks like we've got a mix and match. The three gentlemen that were just dominating on the defensive front, they are now out. They're back up from third stringer in the game.
Nice pass by Parker. Parker turns, hands off to Rich Revolte. He's got a little hole. 40, 43, 44-yard line. A gain of about 5 yards. It'll be 2nd and 5, Albertville.
Good job there by the offensive line. He's just kind of washing everybody down, and then a great seal block here on the back side, and in doing so, running back able to hit the seam, gets north and south. That's a good gain of about 5 yards.
Yep, 2nd down and 5. Aggies moving the ball. 45-0, Florence on top. Gibson back to pass, those right side, leads Hunter just a little too much incomplete, and it'll be 3rd down and 5. And yes, we do have a running clock as the clock continues winding down here in the third quarter.
It's a great idea. He runs kind of just an out route. He's got the defensive back beat. He's got the linebacker who can't get out there. And Parker's got to put that on the money and just leads Hunter a little bit too far.
All right, 3rd down and 5, 45-yard line. Parker back to pass, rolls left side, looks, throws it away. Oh, if he'd looked back to the middle, Dez had just beaten his man across the middle. I think he unloaded that one just a little too quick. I wouldn't be surprised. I'd go ahead and go for this one. I mean, it's 4th and 5. You're down 45 now.
Yeah.
Clock's running. Go ahead and go for it.
Looks like it.
Hunter's checking out. Looks like they may go for it.
It looks like they're going to try. Yeah, they're going to try one of the newer guys to punt.
They're going to bring him in. One of the new punters, that's Rafael Juarez, the junior. And it looks like he's going to punt it away. As the one man short. Now we're ready. So 4th and 5, we will punt away. Juarez waiting for the snap. And snap, he fumbles it, chasing it. He better hurry. He's not hurrying. And he's just been destroyed. I think you should have to learn the rules of the game. You don't just jog when you pick up a loose ball, or you will pay for it big time.
Barry, I completely agree with that. I don't think he's one of our newest guys. He's first year playing football, and they snapped it back to him, and the ball hit the ground and bounced around, and he looked at it to start with, and I think that there were some folks on the sideline yelling for him to pick it up.
Yeah.
And when he picked it up, he really didn't know what to do. And unfortunately for him, I mean, he absolutely got unloaded on by the gunner that was coming in to block it. He didn't have to block it. He just absolutely nailed Suarez.
I don't know if he's been coached up. I think in practice when that happens, you just walk and pick it up and you do the play over. Really, to be honest, I don't know that he realized I'm about to get killed.
Yeah.
He really didn't, guys. He had no idea what was going on right there. God bless him. He just took a shot in a varsity football game.
All right, first down, hands off, trying to shake right side, grab the shirt tail. Good job there by Mason Froelich. Had him by the shirt tail, wouldn't let go. Looked like a horse and buggy there. He pulls him down finally, back for no gain.
Listen, at least you said Mason Froelich, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he did a good job of shooting the gap. He grabbed the wide receiver's jersey, or excuse me, the running back's jersey. Credit the man for not letting go until his help arrived.
So it's 2nd down and 10. Good job. Don't give up. 29-yard line. Florence ball. Hands off right side, hitting the backfield. He's going to be dropped. Going to drop him for no gain again. There he is again. Peyton Jones with a good tackle.
Yep, Peyton Jones in there. Also number 2, which is Jacob Laughlin coming in. And Jacob has been one of those on the defensive side, Barry, that we've called his name a lot, having a good night tonight. And guys, right now, the defensive side of the Albertville Aggie team is doing a good job. Now, granted, they're a little bit kind of mix and match out there, but right now up against kind of the second string and JV squad, Albertville Aggie defense doing well.
I think they're all second string right now. It'll be third down for us, 3rd and 12. Hands off up the middle, bounces left side, stops, cuts. 1, 2, 3, 4 Aggies bring him down. First Aggie, Rich Revolte's there. Also, I believe 81 is Cooper McClendon. And it'll be 4th down when we come back. The third quarter is over. After 3, it's still 45-0 Florence. You're listening to Aggie Football on Power 107.5.
Hey folks, Mark Brickey, Sand Mountain Toyota. There's a lot to consider when buying a truck. Towing capacity, cab space, gas mileage, resale value. When you're talking with your salesman, is he willing to sit behind the wheel of the same kind of truck he claims to stand behind? Here at Sand Mountain Toyota, we buy what we sell. Not only do we stand behind our trucks, we put our own money and trust in Toyota trucks, just like you. Come by and check out our huge selection of popular Toyota trucks. Sand Mountain Toyota, we're more than a dealership.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service has been the place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. Our family takes pride in carrying on the tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose the people you can trust. With 10 locations to serve you, including Albertville and Gunnersville, at Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
You'll like banking at People's Independent Bank and PIB Mortgage. Here, you'll receive a high level of personal service, a full array of accounts and services, a variety of mortgage loans, local loan decisions, and you will see active corporate citizenship throughout our footprint. Step up to true community banking at People's Independent Bank. www.pibonline.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. NMLS number 466340.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
Foodland, your football tailgating headquarters.
Wow, I'm so amazed that the punter's able to get up a minute ago. Our punter, he fumbled the ball, picked it up. Looked like he was expecting a little walk into the forest. Next thing you know, he was above his head. And I'm glad he's okay. That's one of the hardest hits I've seen in football in a while.
Well, and it's not the fact that he got hit, because we've seen hard hits, Barry. It's just the fact that, I guess for lack of a better term, he didn't know he was.
No, he didn't know. All right, Florence ball, 4th down and 10. Quarterback turns. Oh, run right side. Big chase. Gets away from one man. Rolling back to his left. Laredo chasing him down the sideline to the 30. They will drive him out of bounds around the 28. It'll be short of the first down. Aggies will take over at the 28-yard line.
Hold on, we're still trying to get the referee and the Aggie both still trying to get out of it. The referee actually got the wrapped up. Hey, great job there by the Albertville defensive backs on the back end. It was supposed to be a deep pass play, coach, coming towards you to start with. And everybody, not only did they hold their ground initially, but when the quarterback got the scrambling, stayed in the back pocket, the receiver nowhere for him to go.
No, I'm sorry.
I would say it looks like they've taken out all the starters on defense too. That is Florence.
Yeah. There's definitely some unfamiliar faces out there right now. 26 for them. Has he been? That's the Bo is it Bursky? We called him Bill Brasky earlier. He's a 10th grader. Golly bum! I don't know what they're feeding them up here, guys, but they got some big cats.
6'1", 180-pound 10th grade linebacker.
Man. All right, Aggie football. Gibson turns, hands off right side. Revolte got a little hole. 30, changes directions. 35, dragging a tackler close to the 35. There's going to be a gain of about 7, maybe 8. Second down coming up.
Good job there by the offensive line here along the near side, knocking some holes. And you said it, Barry, able to turn around and give it to number 28, Rich Revolte, 5'7", 155-pound sophomore. Able to kind of pick his way through defenders. That's a good gain of about 7 yards.
34-yard line, second down and 2. Gibson has Revolte behind him. Turns, hands off to Revolte. Got a little hole, 35, fighting for the first down. Not going to get there, gain of a yard. It'll be third down now, about 2, maybe actually third down about a yard coming up.
Hey guys, one player for the Albertville Aggies that I was really excited about coming into this season was the 9th grade running back, Eugensley Sarant. We called him G-Man. I was asking Duckett about him earlier, and he said that he's okay. He said he tweaked an ankle in a JV game, and he's going to be fine. I think he was their second string guy early on, so looking forward to getting him back.
Third down 1, handoff for Revolte. First down Albertville, 39-yard line, a gain of a couple. We'll check the offensive line, 15 of you Aggies are in there. There's, let's see, Aiden Burns is on the line. Who else we got in there? Looks like Madison Beck is on the offensive line. It's 77, Bray Patterson, 9th grader. Well, Bray Patterson, how about that guy? 6'2", 235, 9th grader. That's a big boy.
Wow. Fair enough.
So the Aggies getting some new faces in there too. First down, 39-yard line, running clock down 45-0. Parker turns, throws left side. Sweat's got it. Down the sideline he goes, 50-45. Will knock him out of bounds about the 40-yard line. He's got the speed. He's had too many men behind him, in front of him rather, so they're going to knock him down at the Florence, about 41, 42-yard line.
Boy, and Brandt took a shot right there. He's able to catch it. Gibson comes up, snaps the ball out there to him. He's able to make the first man miss, get down the far boundary. Defensive back kind of grabs him, and as he's pawing at him and pulling him down, safety comes over the top for a shot.
First down, quick pass left side, and one hopper to Sweat, incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10. I know the clock's not stopping. They have a running clock here in the second half. I think it's a good move. I mean, you're down 45-0 at halftime. You're not going to come back from this, and they could easily score 90 points tonight if they wanted to.
Well, and not only that, Barry, but you got to take safety for these kids in effect, because you got a bunch of kids and families that got to go 2.5 hours back home.
That's 2nd and 10. Hands off right side. Laredo stops, cuts, 39, 38, 35, driving, 34-yard line. Good run by Laredo. It's going to be a gain of about 7. 3rd down and 3 coming up.
Hard-nosed running by Laredo, getting in behind number 72, Aiden Burns right there, 5'8", 220-pound sophomore, kind of leading the way. Also, looks like number 77 was also on that side, Bray Patterson. That's a 6'2", 235-pound freshman doing a good job on that last play.
3rd down and 3, 34-yard line. Two receivers left side, Kobe Watson and Grant Sweat. Parker back to pass, throws left side. Sweat dropped it. He was getting ready to turn and head upfield. He forgot to catch it first, incomplete.
Yeah, Coach, I think Grant heard some footsteps then. He had a good route, turns, balls on him, but heard some footsteps.
Yeah, I was excited to get upfield. I tell you what, Kobe Watson could have scored a touchdown on that one. He had left his guy behind if Parker looks downfield.
All right, 4th down 3, 34-yard line. Parker back to pass, throws left side, throws it behind Hunter Smith. Hunter says, I was touching the middle. You do it behind me. Incomplete to be Florence football.
Is throwing to Grant Sweat, right? He's throwing to the Kobe kid that you talked about a few moments ago. Hunter Smith is faster than both of those, and so where Parker is used to leading those wide receivers to get it into the hands of the one there's a difference in understanding the speed of your wide receiver out there.
I think they just had a mix-up. I think because Hunter was cutting to the middle. He was open, but I think Parker was going to the sideline. Back to the action, hands off, stops, cuts to the middle. They're going to wrap him up around the 34-yard line. First Aggie there that kind of slowed him down was Hunter Alford, number 59, slowed him down, helping out on the tackle. Again was Cooper McClendon. A lot of Aggies coming in, getting some action now. Also checking in Kobe Watson, playing some defense, as well as Draven Hendricks, number 5, out there. And looks like Rashawn Tatum is on the field, as well as Jesse Gonzalez. 2nd down and 10, 6 minutes to go in the game. Back up quarterback, back to pass, throws left side. Good one-handed catch.
Wow.
Nice job by the receiver. Stepped out of bounds at 39-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5.
Well, it was a great play, and we call out great plays, guys. Nelson Elliott, wide receiver, 6 foot, 150-pound sophomore, on an out route with a one-handed grab right in front of his bench. Barry, you kind of got to give credit where credit's due. Great catch. Landon
Bearden in the game for Albertville. I mentioned Madison Beck is out there. So Aggies are a lot of new faces. Clock running, 5:21 to go in the game. It's 45-0 Florence. That was the halftime score. We've got the running clock here in the second half. 3rd down and 5. Quarterback being chased by Gonzalez. Throws it at his receiver's feet. to avoid the sack. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
It kind of looked like the running back who had gone up to kind of fake a block and then was going to get the screen pass with his offensive lineman releasing downfield. Looks like he just kind of got caught up in his offensive lineman, couldn't get back to the football.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened, John. He actually ran into one of his offensive linemen, kind of got blindsided a little bit and was like, hey, why are you in my way right now? Get out of the way, get on downfield. That would have been a big play if he had caught the ball.
Florence will punt the ball away. Aggies sending, yep, now they do. They have one man deep, that's McClendon. The snap pass time. Good kick.
Oh, wow.
Good kick. High kick. And McClendon drops it. Picked up by Florence. 15-yard line. Florence has the ball at 15. McClendon, he was backpedaling, lost some balance, drops it, fumble, turnover in Albertville.
But Barry, if you were going to take a picture of a textbook kick, the punter, actually the backup punter, able to put one on a dime. The ball's able to spin in a spiral and makes the turnover. And Albertville comes up the field and then just bobbles it away, lands on the ground, and Florence able to come up with the ball at the Albertville 16-yard line.
So the Aggies will bring out the defense. Clock continues to run. Next week, we're on the road again, taking on Sparkman. Sparkman 0-2 coming into tonight's game, taking on Alston, who's 2-0. Florence will be at home against Alston, coming up next Friday night. All the scores coming up right here with the high school football scoreboard following our game. 1st and 10, Florence from the 16-yard line. Goolsby, the quarterback, hands off right side, looking for a block, gets around the corner, 15 to the 10. Flags are down, he'll score, but Keith Ball was almost taken out on the sideline. Some nifty footwork by a young Keith Ball.
That was a pretty good backpedal. I started backpedaling when he was about 40 yards away from me, so I got out of the way plenty of time. Looks like it's going to come back, guys. Looks like a hold on the play. I'm too old to get run over anymore, okay? It ain't happening.
Hey, guys, Barry was talking about
right.
Sparkman. Right now, Austin beating Sparkman 24-10.
Okay.
Good ball game.
So Austin 2-0. They're going to go 3-0 tonight.
Ooh, and Sparkman, unfortunately for Albertville, Sparkman looks like they may come into that game 0-3.
Yeah.
And we'll be I think we may be their first home game, too.
Oh, goodness. I'm guessing homecoming.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So a flag holding on Florence. Bring that touchdown back. Clock running, 2:41 left. It'll be first. They got to go to the 6-yard line. 1st and 20 for Florence. Goolsby hands off up the middle. Breaks one tackle. Left side, 20. Cuts to the middle. 15-10. Making the tackle. Kobe Watson from behind, but another flag down. That's going to be a hold. I think number 94 there knows it's on me. Coach is saying, what are you doing? It was right in front of the official.
He said, son, you're not on defense right now. You can't tackle him.
He turned Keegan Thompson inside out.
Wow. Yeah,
So,
right now, Florence is kind of the coaching staff for Florence, obviously coaching up these young guys, these JV guys that are kind of in the game now. And you can see that they're making mistakes and they're trying hard. Both teams are trying hard. Albertville's defense right now just got to hold true, keep that ball out of the end zone as we just went under 2 minutes.
We have a new Aggie out there. I don't have a number 27 on my roster. Unless he's been added recently, but he's on the field now.
27?
Yeah.
Looks like Mateus Hardaway, a freshman.
Okay, well, he has just checked in. All right, first down and long, hands off, hitting the backfield, breaks one tackle. He's going to be wrapped up by 2, 3, 4 Aggies. Keegan Thompson is there again. If we had a player of the game for just being consistent all the way through, I would say it would be Keegan Thompson. We called his name a lot tonight.
I think Keegan Thompson's done a great job. And once again, didn't have the best of all outings last week. Remember, he was thrust into that starting position with the injury of Cooper Scott. Didn't have the best of all, but I think has rebounded very, very well in this game playing defense.
He has.
Guys, correct me if I'm wrong. Even when they were running their first-string guys, did anybody catch a ball on him tonight?
I don't think so.
I really don't think they did either.
He did a great job. He broke up a couple passes in his area. Quarterback back to pass, being chased, throws. It's going to be kicked by the receiver, incomplete. Getting close to being the end of the game. Clock running with 44 seconds. And we may not have to snap it again. I don't know why they would.
The referee turned the clock off, guys. I think he's done. Like he didn't turn the play clock. He hadn't turned the play clock on yet.
Hey, guys, another score from our region, Huntsville versus Grissom. Huntsville's up 21-14, third quarter.
And Huntsville with a win will go 3-0.
Well, and I told y'all that Grissom is a much improved Grissom football team this year.
And so we're going to snap it one more time. Quarterback drops back, rolls right side, still rolling, throws to the end zone. He wants a touchdown pass into the end zone, and he's got one. With 8 seconds, throws a touchdown pass in the corner of the end zone. Great job by the receiver going up and getting that one. So the time running out. They even have to try an extra point. Is it over? The clock is down to 0. I don't know if they're going to let a kick goal or not.
I think by rule they get it. They have to.
So it's 51-0. How about that? The quarterback, I don't blame him one bit. That's like coming into the game late back to the 3. The time running out.
I
Exactly.
mean, it was like a Hail Mary pass to the end zone. Our defenders and the referees are walking.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're lined up to kick an extra point. The referees are walking in the field house.
Now you get to call your own.
Was that just I mean, it looked like just a jump ball, and the Florence wide receiver was able to go higher than our defender.
Yeah, well, I was looking at the young man on the chart here. He's 6'1", 155 pounds. Sullivan Haddock went up and high pointed the ball just like you teach him to do, and he's using that height to go up there and catch a ball and probably score his first touchdown of the year.
So they're not going to try the point out because the game is over. So 51-0 is the final score. So the players meeting at midfield.
Maddest player on the field right now.
Yeah. Horizon Communications archives of local high school sports and school programs now spans decades and generations, covering multiple sports and programs. DVDs of these memorable events make the perfect gift for any occasion, and the cost is simple and affordable. The first game or program DVD is $20, the second game or program is $15, and then any others are only $10 each, all on their own individual DVD. Pre-1990 games converted from coaches' films are as low as $5 per game. We have hundreds of games from the late 50s on up. Give us a call at 256-582-7373, message us on Facebook, or email mharden@horizoncommunications.net to check the availability of your desired event. Let Horizon Communications help you with the gift of video to be treasured for a lifetime. Since 1992, Horizon Communications has brought you community channel programming. As we're preparing for another season of high school sports, we'd like to take this opportunity to thank our many loyal community-minded sponsors who've supported Horizon's local origination programming through the years. We encourage our local viewers to patronize our local sponsors and let them know how much you enjoy Horizon's community channel broadcast. For information on joining our team of community channel broadcast sponsors, give Mike Harden a call at 256-582-7373. Save big, sell bigger. Now list your home for 2% with RE/MAX Guntersville and RE/MAX Heritage in Arab, as they've embraced the new changes in real estate. Call the number on the screen to talk with an agent to find out how you can now keep more of what's yours by listing your home for 2%. Discover the difference with RE/MAX, one of the most trusted names in real estate, where you know you're always getting quality service. Make that call today to start your 2% listing, where you'll keep more of what's yours and save big, sell bigger.
Hello everyone. I'm Lehman Yarbrough, broker-owner of RE/MAX Guntersville and RE/MAX Heritage. I want to talk to you guys today about big changes coming up in the next 40 days, August 17th to be specific. The NAR lawsuit, you may have heard a little bit about that. The settlement that took place gave us some standard of practice changes if we were to remain part of NAR. Now, being a RE/MAX franchise owner, RE/MAX LLC, the parent company of our brand, chose to settle the case long before NAR did. It gave us a lot of options. We could actually opt out and not participate in these changes that are coming up. But after considerable thought and prayer, I decided that our company would embrace the changes, we would remain part of NAR and part of our local MLS. With that said, the two most important changes in this lawsuit that are coming are sellers now empower and have the opportunity to make the decision as to whether or not they want to offer compensation to a buyer's agent. That was a bit different before. The seller would engage with us, we would list with the seller, agree on an amount. We would share with the seller what we may share with a buyer's agent, but they had very little influence on what we shared. That's changed. The seller now makes the ultimate choice as to whether or not they even want to compensate a buyer's agent that would come make an offer on their home. This is a bit different, of course, and it gets a bit confusing for folks. But at the end of the day, it gives more power to the seller when deciding how to market their home. You know, we at RE/MAX Guntersville and RE/MAX Heritage have already implemented changes to accommodate this change coming in August, so we did it a little early. The second big change that's happening is with buyers. They are to engage in an agreement with their realtor on the front end, outlining what the compensation will be for them. So this is a bit different and can be a bit confusing for folks. Whereas the buyer before, engaged with a buyer's agent, that agent knew, or that realtor knew, where they could go on the MLS, find a listing, and they knew what that listing would compensate them for helping that buyer. Of course, that won't be available when these changes come, so it's to be agreed upon on the front end. Now that can be a bit scary for buyers, but the way I see it is much like with a seller. When a seller lists with us and they have a stated commission that we've agreed on, we don't earn that commission unless we sell the house. Same thing with a buyer with a buyer's compensation agreement. They don't pay anything unless they buy the house. So to the buyers, if you cannot get the deal that you want with that particular home, then move on to the next home. There's nothing for you to pay there. There's nothing for you to be obligated to. Now, the reason I say that is the buyer does have the opportunity to ask a seller to pay their buyer's agent commission or their buyer's broker commission for them, just like they would have them pay closing costs. So if you can't reach an agreement with a seller, it just means that you move on to the next property until you find someone that will agree to do those things for you. We're going to do our best to issue out other videos from now until that change takes place to help educate everyone in the best way we can. We believe in honesty, transparency. We want this change to be facilitated in the easiest manner possible, not only for our customers, but for our fellow colleagues in the business, because there's a lot of good buyers agents out there, and they do a wonderful service to buyers. And this is to help everyone, not just our customers. And we'll be releasing these videos probably on a weekly basis until we get to the change, and probably beyond that, giving tips of how we can navigate through these changes. But nevertheless, these changes are coming, whether we all like them or not, and change is always uncomfortable. I get that. Believe me, it's very uncomfortable for me to even talk about these changes. But I want to thank our customers for the opportunities that you've given us, and we're going to do our best to continue to work hard for you, educate ourselves, educate you guys on the changes that are to come, so that everything will be as smooth as can be. I want to thank you guys for who's taken time to watch this video. Appreciate you taking time to listen to me talk about this for just a few moments. There will be some more videos to come, as I said. Our next one will be on why we chose our listing side to be 2%.
Save big, sell bigger. Now list your home for 2% with RE/MAX Guntersville and RE/MAX Heritage in Arab, as they've embraced the new changes in real estate. Call the number on the screen to talk with an agent to find out how you can now keep more of what's yours by listing your home for 2%. Discover the difference with RE/MAX, one of the most trusted names in real estate, where you know you're always getting quality service. Make that call today to start your 2% listing, where you'll keep more of what's yours and save big, sell bigger.
Hey folks, Mark Brickey, Sand Mountain Toyota. There's a lot to consider when buying a truck. Towing capacity, cab space, gas mileage, resale value. When you're talking with your salesman, is he willing to sit behind the wheel of the same kind of truck he claims to stand behind? Here at Sand Mountain Toyota, we buy what we sell. Not only do we stand behind our trucks, we put our own money and trust in Toyota trucks, just like you. Come by and check out our huge selection of popular Toyota trucks. Sand Mountain Toyota, we're more than a dealership.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service has been the place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. Our family takes pride in carrying on the tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose the people you can trust. With 10 locations to serve you, including Albertville and Gunnersville, at Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
the floor. Beautiful shot by Anna Martin.
Oh, great shot by Caparee.
Ashley Tidmore matching up very well. Nice long shot missed. Nicole Kelly with a rebound up the floor in a hurry to Katie Ballou. Count those 2 points.
Fast break. Reed against Ashton, pulls up for 2. Beautiful. That's to Hudgens. Get down low to Ballou. Got it. Bumped by Wilson. No foul though. Mostiller fires up a 3. Got it. Good pass inside to Hannah Martin. Got it. 3:41 to go in the game. Mostiller gets back. Nice job of Mostiller.
Katie Ballou with a steal. Goes the opposite end of the floor. Layup is good.
She gets it out to Reed. Reed for 3. It's good.
3. Count it. Yay.
Rebounded by Currington, who gets it up the floor to Britton. Taken away by Potts. Potts over to Reed. Reed driving the court for a layup. It's up, and it's good. 14-14 with
ball. That was her problem.
Devin Smith with the ball. Taken away by Hudgens. Hudgens on the steal.
Great job. Lindsey Hudgens screens her out and makes the layup.
Hudgens drives the lane. Nice pass into Tidmore.
Good turnaround jump shot. Pass inside to Katie Ballou. 2 points for Gunnersville.
And over to Mosteller for 3. Shot is up and good. Her second shot is up and it's good. It's 15-12.
You can't move outside. Missed the shot. Meredith Potts with a rebound for Gunnersville.
Lindsey Hudgens looking up the floor. She runs.
Nice pass inside to Ashley Tidmore in with the 2 points.
Gunnersville from 3-point land.
Mary Catherine's perfect on the shot.
Mary Catherine Reed, far corner to Lindsey Hudgens from 3-point land and hits it perfectly. Reed bounces inside to Katie Ballou. She puts it up and the basket counts. Katie with good position again and gets the rebound after it slips through Hannah Martin's hands. Meredith Potts brings it down. She'll take it to the hole and puts it up.
Three-point shot, and it's good. Captain Reed takes the 3-point shot, gets it over to Katie Ballou. Katie puts it up for 2. On the perimeter again. On to set up that 3-point shot. There's Captain Reed. Just getting the ball inside. Good ball movement. Too fast. Ashley Tidmore. Shot taken by Lindsey Hudgens. 3-point shot. Will go. Rebounded. Hannah Martin put back for 2. Currington out of the game for Boaz. Taken by Lindsey Hudgens in the last runs of the. And a good pass inside to Katie Ballou by Price, though. And they get it inside to Hannah Martin. Hannah Martin. Losing the time to go into Kurt Maston. Ball stolen away by Hudgens. Now they pass it over to Mosteller. Alicia good with the ball. Gets it back to Hudgens. Good pass inside. Trying to put it up. Tidmore stole it from him now. The 3-point shot. Mosteller for 3.
And the Wildcats steal it away. Mosteller with a long pass down to Hannah Martin. Hannah puts it up for well. Mary Catherine Reed pulls up the 3-point line and nails it. Put that one up and in. Gunnersville brings it down. Katie Ballou.
Great play, Katie Ballou.
From left to right. Mosteller from 3-point land and she nails it. And she tries to get it to Lindsey Hudgens and does. Lindsey drives down just inside the 3-point line.
13 points with 6 minutes to go in the ball game.
Ashley Tidmore down under. She puts it up, rolls and goes. 3-point land, no good. Alicia Mosteller over the rebound. And down to Katie Ballou, who's standing under the basket. Puts it up and in. And this time they get it inside to Ashley Tidmore. Reed from 3-point land. She puts it up and in. Good. Mary Catherine slapped it out, and Lindsey Hudgens takes it coast to coast, up and in. Katie will inbound it to Hannah Martin, standing all alone under the goal. Coast to coast against Lindsey Hudgens. She flips it up, can't get it to go. Hudgens with a rebound, long pass down to Meredith Potts under the basket, up and in.
underneath to Hannah Martin. 2 points. First lead for themselves in this ball game. Lindsey Hudgens with a three. Lindsey Hudgens, long pass to Alicia Mosteller. She puts it out to Mary Catherine, who dribbles it in, wanting to put a layup, and she does. Beautiful shot. She dribbles up the court. Alicia Mosteller with a 2-point shot, knocked away, up with the ball, Meredith Potts, 2 more points, 63-21.
Tried to dump it off, that's the turnover, and here comes Guntersville. The layup is made by Mary Catherine Reed. They thought about it for a minute, now they get the good pass inside, count it. Ashley Tidmore got a great assist. There's a steal by Mary Catherine Reed. Showtime up and in. Good pass in there to Ballou, and another pass inside, and you can put it on the scoreboard. Cherokee County on top by 2. Here's Reed with a shot in there. Ballou, and now she makes a move inside. Pass, beautiful pass, and it's up and in. 25 seconds. Hudgens. Now they go inside of the turnaround jumper. Virtually everyone on their feet here at the Coliseum. Second shot is good. 2-point game, 53-51, and here comes Amber Wood down the far sideline. 2 seconds, 1 second. Did she get off the shot? A foul. We're going to have a foul. It looks like no. They're going to say no. The ball game is over. The officials go to the dressing room. I thought the whistle there was going to be for a foul, but no. Wood cannot get off the last shot. It's blocked. And for the second year in a row, Guntersville is going to the Final Four in Birmingham.
Good way to start. Thought with coaches a few minutes before the game, and they said the girls seem to be relaxed and ready to go. There's Katie Ballou. Over there, Captain Reed sets up for 3, and it's in. Big play. Side looking for an open. Mosteller, she'll post up, take her shot, and buzzer's good. A 3 at the buzzer. There's Potts sets up the left side, and a big 2 from the ball out front. Open for the 3 and not off. Good pressure. Inside to Ashley Tidmore. Spin move inside. Down and basket would count. Run out up to Mary Catherine Reed. Dribbles up the court. And it's in. And the Guntersville girls have won the, I guess this is the first game the Guntersville girls have won in the state playoff.
Puts it up, it's good. The second quarter, Guntersville with the ball, and from way outside, Hampton puts it up a 3-pointer. The low post, 2 points, 23-16, Guntersville out front. Oh, a great steal by Avis. He puts it up in the layup. Back into the game now. Baker from 3-point land, and he sinks it.
Good top-point cooker. Inside Blake Kelly. Wow, Blake Kelly. Alexander the rebound in traffic for 2. Got it. If he's anywhere near him, his shot, he'll pull it down. We're running one ahead to Rod Baker. Right inside the play. Reed Vargas follow-away shot. Got it. Nice 14 wheels. Back-to-back out. Knocked loose. Kelly, good defense with a steal. 2-on-2 to the basket. Got it. Good defense, Blake Kelly.
And nice pass into Jeremy Hayes. Count the points.
Rod Baker down the far side. Back out front to Blake Kelly, who drives down the middle of the paint and puts it in perfectly. Good this time. Ball stolen away down under, but recovered by B.J. King. Over to Baker on the far wing. Now back down under to Alexander. 36-35, a 1-point game. Oh, and a great feed down to Jonathan Alexander. Back out front to Whit Reed, 3-point shot, up, rattles, yes, it goes. Comes in. We'll bring it down. Rod Baker, near side, takes it into the paint, passes off to Alexander. Great pass, great shot. To Blake Kelly, who drives the baseline, puts it up and in. Jumate gets it into Whit Reed, down the far side. Over.
Beautiful pass.
Great pass, great position.
Doing it well.
Davis up, puts it in. Now pull up. Rod Baker in the paint. He puts it up for 2. Wagner will drive in. Pulls up, shoots, good.
Good job, Kevin Wagner.
To Blake Kelly, spin move on the baseline. Back out front to Reed Vargas, who hits a 3 from over here on the near wing.
Shoemake, great fight inside Adam.
Brad Helton puts it up and in.
Second half with 2 points. We'll see how it goes from here.
And Reed Bogus, great pass inside the dribbling around the perimeter, and now inside to Baker, who goes under the basket.
Shot will go. B.J. King rebounding, puts the shot back up. It's good. With 1:22 remaining in the first quarter. Whit Reed fires up a three. It's good. Give the ball again to the Wildcats. Back over to Baker. Rod Baker with a three.
You notice that. I can hear him from all the way to the other side of the court.
He's Gunnersville. Back down the court. And he gets it to Havis. Havis puts it up for two.
King to Blake Kelly.
A lot of hustle being shown by both teams so far.
Havis' shot rejected by Winfrey. And a great inbound save. Whit Reed to Rod Baker. Back to Reed, who'll try from three-point land. To back out to Rod Baker. Wagner will take the three this time and nails it. Whit Reed, bounce pass inside to B.J. King, gets it in to Blake Kelly, who puts it up. It bounces, rattles, and goes. Whit Reed on the far side, puts it up, and in. Long pass across, and they get it inside to J.D. Alexander.
Good pass.
Another good pass, and Gomez. Whit Reed from outside, nails the three-pointer. Blake Kelly with the ball, brings it down, puts it up, and in. Point lead 56-53. And Stigger puts it up from outside. It's no good, but the rebound put back, and Davis controls. That's the end of the ball game. Jeremy Davis pulling down the rebound, preserving the 56-53 victory for the Gunnersville Wildcats. Gunnersville takes the Area 13 championship. Blake Kelly drives to the baseline, puts it up and in. Across to Whit Reed, inside to B.J. King. He turns, puts it up and in. Good. Blake Kelly inside to Havis. Great play. Back out to Baker.
Inside to Alexander. Great pass and a good goal.
And Rod Baker takes it to the hole, up and in. Regional action. Gunnersville trailing the Innocents Rebels. Blake Kelly takes it in, puts it up, cuts the lead to 8 points. The timeline for Blake Kelly. Blake will take it down and put it up. Good. And Blake Kelly puts it up. It won't go. Whit Reed gets the rebound. He puts it way up. Alexander puts it way up. Davis with a putback. Whit Reed will try to cut it to one. Reed sets. He shoots. Perfect. The court. As we said, with 9.8 seconds left in the ball game, BJ slaps the ball to Adam Shoemake. Shoemake works it down across midcourt. And Shoemake scrambles out on the floor. BJ King comes up.
He got it! BJ King got the shot! And Gunnersville wins the ball game. Has pulled off the miracle. Last second shot. BJ King from the foul line hits it. And the final score, Gunnersville 48, Innocents 47.
2 points of the game as corners. They're up 2-0. Long pass, Jeremy Havis, and Baker. Corner to Whit Reed, up with a three. In the goal, Gunnersville takes the lead. Got to get it across half-court line, they do. Blake Kelly driving straight down the middle. 2 points, tie ball game. In a hurry, Jonathan Alexander straight to the goal. Layup, 2 more points. 46-29.